Constructing all destruction like it's therapy. You built a universe but couldn't build a little clarity. You want communion while I'm choking on disparity. They said God is love, but then they weaponized the sentiment. Painted over genocide and labeled it benevolent. You're omnipotent, omniscient, but you couldn't intervene. So every tragedy is just a plot twist in your perfect scheme. I'm not your villain just because I see the plot holes. I'm not the devil just because I don't applaud those. If you made me in your image, then you built me with the doubt. So either fix the code or stop deleting when I cry it out. You want devotion, give me evidence that you exist. Cause I'm done signing blank checks to an empty abyss. If faith is all you got, then why you so afraid of proof? If questions are the chase, then why am I the one that's loose? You say I'm playing God because I won't pretend to see. But if you're speaking for your God, what's the true heresy? If your God exists, then show me all your proof. Write his name in the sky and show me it's the truth. I'm done with thoughts and prayers from a book you never doubt. If your God exists, tell him to drag these demons out. I've been screaming at the ceiling till my face turn black. If he's really in the room, then let him in.
There's no name for the artist. I don't even have it as an MP3. I'm just replaying a video. You guys are able to screen record it. I prayed to Unicorn and it answered. Yes. What's your favorite band? I don't really have one. If I had to pick, I'd say what's their name? Oh my god. Sleep Token. Yeah, there's no name for that. That was an AI band. That was a completely made up fucking song by the magic of ChatGPT and Atomies. Got to put a disclaimer. How's it going, everyone? You guys ready for the day? Let's get up the call-in link for YouTube. There's the link to call in. There we go. All right. You shouldn't if you don't want to. That's the beauty of faith-based religion. Cool. Go fuck yourself then. That's not what we asked. I hope you start to love yourself. I do love myself. Why do people think that if you have a lack of belief in a God, it means you're absolutely depressed and hate yourself? Why do you guys do that? I hope you start to love yourself and stop lying to yourself about Santa Claus. I hope one day you grow up. Why do you hate yourself so much that you lie to yourself about God? You should start to love yourself, Shy. Like, what kind of stupid-ass fucking argument is that? That's a dumbass argument. You have hatred for those. False, dumbass. You should start asking questions. Your mind-reading skills suck more dick than Miley Cyrus at a frat party. Shut the fuck up. Go cry in someone else's chat. That was... First of all, there's nothing wrong with that. Second of all, That's something I used to say as a kid. I forgot that I even had that come back in the chamber. I apologize. That was way out of line and pocket. What the fuck did Miley Cyrus ever do to me? What? I apologize for that. That was just that I made that up when I was like 13. Holy shit. And I was not a very loving person at 13. So, I apologize for that. Wow. That was feisty. Can I give you my address? No. What? No. Don't dox yourself, dude. Don't do that. No. Don't listen to the chat. Do not give out your information online, dude. No. And do not DM me or anyone else your address. That is the dumbest thing that you can do. Do not dox yourself. Exactly. People talk. Dude, that's for your own safety, Shy. I missed Cody being feisty. I've been trying to be less feisty for the algorithm. Let me on. Oh, do we have requesters? I've been giving you guys some time. All right. Yeah, sure. Let's get you in here. Fuck it. Let's start it up. How's it going, Mun? None? None phase me. Gotcha. Yeah. You over the age of 18, man?
Of course, yeah.
All right. Which god do you follow?
Which god do I follow?
Oh, you're a Phil bro.
No. So I've seen your, every time I scroll on TikTok, I just keep on seeing your lives.
Cool.
Like, your god is imaginary.
Yep. Changed my mind.
I mean, you believe in evolution.
Yeah, we have evidence for it. Fossils, embryology, radiocarbon dating. What evidence do you have for your god?
Where does order come from?
Order is the natural state of the universe. The universe is order. The order that you see is our description of how the universe works. Nothing made it that way. Do you have evidence that something made it that way?
That's not true. That's not true.
It's not true? Wonderful. Provide the evidence proving that.
So there is chaos and order. But
Yes.
in this physical universe, 1000%, order is supreme.
That's a random ass phrasing of words. Would you like to provide evidence that something put the
When I say
order there?
order is supreme, huh?
Would you like to provide evidence that something put it into order? It having order is not evidence that something made it have order.
When you find math in nature,
that was the dumbest thing you could have just said. So let me show you something. This I have evidence that somebody made. Okay? This I have evidence that somebody made. This I have evidence that somebody made. This I have evidence that somebody made. This I have evidence that somebody made.
Cool, okay,
These things
understand.
that fucking watchmaker fallacy horse shit. You don't see a Xbox controller in nature. Yeah, no shit. So do you have evidence that something made the universe?
Look, when you ask for evidence,
do you have evidence that something made the universe? Yes or no?
You just gave me an answer. I don't have any evidence.
I know you don't.
But what I'm saying
is, so you have a blind faith. So you have a blind faith.
Can I finish?
No, you can be quiet for a second. You have a blind faith because you're indoctrinated. You believe and spread a belief uncritically. You don't know how to critically think about your own belief.
I didn't say I believed in the Bible God or whatever the hell. I'm just saying, have we ever asked the question?
Which God do you believe in?
Where does order arise?
Which God do you believe in, FaZe?
Answer that question first.
Which God do you believe in, FaZe? This isn't your show. Which God do you believe in, FaZe?
Which God do I believe in? I don't think this is random.
I don't give a shit. Which God do you believe in? Stop pivoting.
I'm saying there must be a God.
So you're agnostic.
I guess.
Okay, so you don't follow the Bible?
I don't.
You don't believe Jesus was the Son of God?
I do believe Jesus was real, but I don't think he was like what the Bible is saying.
Okay, cool. We have a common ground that we can get to somewhere. Why should I believe that something made the universe?
Well, I'm not going to say order implies intent, right? But
because it doesn't.
But what I'm saying is we've never asked the question, why would it arise? Where does it come from? Why would
a hot dense state? Why does it have to be created, and why does it have to come from anywhere? Why couldn't it just have always existed?
What is this question? You're not answering anything. That doesn't answer any question.
You're asking nonsensical questions. Your question is presupposing that the universe came from something. You're already
And
fallacious, brother. Prove to me it
my
didn't
guy,
always exist.
you do know Christians have the same
Prove
argument,
to
right?
me it didn't always exist.
If I say God isn't real,
Prove
you
to
can say,
me
how do
that
you
it
know
didn't
God is not
always
real?
exist and it came from something.
Prove to you that it didn't exist.
Yeah, you're
That
presupposing that
it
it
came from
had to have
something.
come from something. You
I
want to
don't
know when it
have to.
came from? A hot dense state. Before the hot dense state, I don't know. What evidence do you have that there's a God?
God damn, man.
Pretty
How
hard
does
to
that?
argue against someone with critical thinking, isn't it?
No, it's you have basic logic, my guy. But I mean, critical
Yeah, I
thinking
do have
skills
logic.
include
Can you
thinking
provide a logically sound argument for a God? You want to try this logic thing out?
for a
It might
God.
help you out.
My guy, when you have logic, when you have order in nature, there is a balance between order and chaos in nature.
Chaos has order. Would you like to provide evidence that a God has anything to do
Chaos
with
have
any of
look,
this?
order and chaos.
Chaos has
And
order. It's
order
called
is
chaos theory. Go study. So, would you like to provide evidence for a God and change my mind that your God isn't imaginary? Because I have no reason to believe in your
Can I
God.
give my argument, man?
You haven't provided an argument. You keep on saying I don't know and things don't make sense to me.
I
Therefore,
know
God
chaos
exists.
and order. I said chaos. Order is a reaction from chaos. It's like it needs chaos to exist.
So, I mean, that's weird. I don't know if I agree with that, but why should I believe in God?
Why should you believe in God? I'm just saying, order in itself. Without order, we have nothing.
I don't care. Why should I believe in God? Stop pivoting.
Because if you
Answer the question.
What are you saying? I'm not saying that there's a God. I'm just saying
Yeah,
there
you are.
must be.
You have been saying.
I'm saying there must be.
Wonderful.
That's what I'm
Prove it.
saying. Not because I'm saying
Prove it.
there is one. You should believe
Prove
that.
it.
I'm just. That's what I've been doing. It's like a
Prove it.
99.9%.
No, it's not.
There must be.
Demonstrate that. How did you get that number? Demonstrate it. Prove it. Show
point,
it.
Look. My point is,
You have no point. Prove it.
whenever I make a point, I never say it's 100% fact.
Cool.
I
Prove
always
it.
say it's 99%.
Well,
Correct.
prove it. Prove your point.
I've been doing this the whole time.
No, you haven't.
I've literally been giving.
All you've done is said that there is a God. That you have not demonstrated how you know that, why you know it, and how it's true. You haven't demonstrated shit. All you've said is there is a God. Ha ha. You must believe me. Ha
Okay,
ha
so
ha. With a stupid ass laugh.
Do you believe physicality is the only thing that exists?
I don't care. Prove God exists. Nice burden shift.
What the hell? What is it? I'm trying to prove it. I
want you to prove it.
Go
Stop
ahead.
asking questions and prove it.
What
I'm
do you
waiting.
mean?
I'm waiting. I'm
Okay,
waiting for the
so-
proof. Where's it at?
Look, man.
I'm still waiting.
I was asking you,
Proof.
do you only believe in
Proof.
physicality? Bro?
Proof.
Do you believe only in physicality?
All right. Can't fix stupid, gent. Can't fix stupid.
YOLO.
All right. Your argument is not proof of a God. You have to demonstrate each premises. Would you like to do that today, or would you like to be kicked immediately?
I'll prove it.
Wonderful. Prove it.
But yeah, so I don't know if I don't think we could actually 100% prove anything, but we
No,
could.
you can't. So provide any evidence that justifies a
Yeah,
belief
that's
in
what
a
I'm saying.
God.
Yeah, we
so
just
provide
go- we
any
just-
evidence. So provide any evidence that
Yeah,
justifies
yeah.
a belief in a God.
Yeah,
Anything.
so we go off of evidence. My
Yeah,
evidence.
So don't move the goalposts. Provide the evidence.
What? Yeah, my evidence of God is basically, I'd say, signs and wonders, miracles.
Name one miracle. Define miracle. Actually, define it.
Miracle is like a supernatural.
Oh, there you go. You can't demonstrate it. It's unfalsifiable. So would you like to provide anything that's actually
Huh?
demonstrable?
Man, yeah. People have been.
I know you don't know what the definition of miracle
Some
is, so
people-
I'm going to provide you the definition of miracle.
I literally was talking. You asked me a question. I'm trying to answer.
Yeah, I'm going to
it
give you the
now.
definition. A surprising and welcome event that is not explicable by natural or scientific laws and is therefore considered to be the work of a divine agency. Can you prove that that even exists in the first place? Because it's a claim.
Yes.
Miracles are claims. Prove they're real.
Yeah. So what miracles is like? If someone, like a lot of people, like, let's say a person.
Prove
was,
it.
like,
I don't care
going-
what your explanation is. Prove it's real.
Yeah, this guy named John Edgecombe. He was like brain dead.
Wonderful. Prove that.
They pronounce.
Prove that.
I'm literally in the middle of proving. Are you like
Yeah, what's
crazy
his
or
name?
something? John Edgecombe.
John
He was
Edgecombe.
he was brain dead.
Brain
and,
dead. Magical
brain dead, and
resurrection.
his family prayed and yeah, there he was.
All right,
That's
let's
the evidence
see.
right there. If you
Magically
refuse to believe
resurrected.
it, you are bad faith.
Yes, you can still do resurrections after brain death if you're able to muster all the resources and get a team of talented spellcasters together.
Bro, no one laughed, bro. Stop it.
So did you know that brain dead doesn't mean you're actually fucking gone and you can actually come back?
I never said that.
Due to natural reasons.
I never said that.
You said he was brain dead, and then they prayed and he came back. Guess what?
Dead,
That's
just
called.
Means your brain is not functioning.
Did you know that correlation is not causation? Did you know that?
Did you know
that? Did you know that correlation is not causation? So just because someone prayed while somebody's in the hospital or while there's an EMT there, it doesn't mean the prayer is what.
But that's my evidence.
Did you know? Did you know? I'm sorry. Shut the fuck up. I wasn't done talking. Shut the fuck up. I wasn't done talking.
You shut up. You shut up like a good boy.
Let me make you shut up like a good boy then, since you're incapable of shutting up on your own. So I'm going to put a muzzle on you. Did you know that if someone prays and something happens, it's not evidence that the prayer did anything? Did you know that?
Say that again.
We're done with you. I'm never letting you back up. You're such a waste of oxygen. Brooke, don't ever request back up. We're never letting you up again. Can I request up? You just request people. If you want to prove it, request up. Why is this guy so damn hostile? Because you're so damn stupid. Let's get Yap in here. What's up, Yap?
Hey, friend.
Hello. Are you over the age of 18?
I am.
All right. Which god do you believe in?
We are mutuals. Buddhist. None.
Buddhist. Okay, cool.
This is a question on what he said before, which is why I asked that in the chat.
Would you ask in chat?
If I could request up to ask one question while you wait for another question.
I see.
Yeah. So like I work as a paramedic and a firefighter.
Awesome. Hey, thank you. First of all, that's awesome.
When I do CPR, is that the Holy Spirit moving through my hands? Like how many milligrams of Holy Spirit do I need to start dosing out to patients? Or is the Holy Spirit when I run like an IV and I put like Fent in there? And I like send them to like, is that heaven?
I was not prepared for that. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, wow. Thank you so much for that laugh.
You're good. I'll drop back.
That's
you can
amazing.
drop me for the algorithm.
All right. You're amazing. W's for her. That was amazing. Oh, that's awesome. Whew. Whew. That was hot. And the milligrams are exactly that. I'm also in healthcare, and when they praise God after we did all the work, I know, right? How fucking ridiculously rude is that? You save someone's life, and they're like, "Oh, thank you, Santa Claus. Thank you, Santa Claus." This guy's so corny. Cool. Hop up and prove me wrong. Clip that. You guys clip it. That. Body, let's get you in here. Oh my god, my hair is not happy today. What is up, Fadi? Hello. Let's get Savi in here. What's up, Savi?
Yo, what up, though?
Hey, man, you over the age of 18?
Yep, I am.
Cool. I heard a chuckle, so I'm guessing you're going to say a slur or something stupid.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
Definitely not? Which God do you believe in?
The God of Abraham.
Which one?
Jehovah.
Are you a Muslim?
The God of... No,
are you a Muslim?
I'm a follower of
Yeah,
Jesus
you're a Christian.
Christ.
There you go. It's super simple to just say that you're a Christian. Thank you. Why should I believe in that?
You say it's super simple, but as a part of identity.
Say I'm a Christian. Those words.
I mean, I have Christian beliefs, yes.
Yeah, what does it mean to be a Christian? What does it mean to be a Christian?
By definition, a follower of Jesus Christ.
Do you follow Jesus Christ?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, so don't make it a hard fucking thing. When someone asks you what you believe in, just say you're a Christian. It's not fucking hard. So now that we're past the semantic horse shit games, would you like to provide me any reason that I should believe in your God?
Yeah, well, but to be a Christian means you practice in a...
Now that we're past all the semantical bullshit, would you like to provide any reason I should believe in your God?
Yes, a lot of reasons to believe in God. all you have to do is challenge yourself critically.
All right. Let's do some critical
it's
thought
like-
about your God. Provide it. Provide the evidence.
Okay, easy argument is how numbers are, they are in existence in nature, abstract of a mind, external of a human mind.
False.
Okay, how do you figure?
What do you think math is?
Explanations that we find, not explanations that we create.
Wow, you really struggle at thinking critically, don't you? So numbers are made up.
Okay.
Yeah, math is based on
Wait, what do
axiomatic
you say?
principles.
What do
So
you
shut
mean?
the
What
fuck
do you-
up. I was in the middle of talking.
Okay, go ahead.
Good
You don't
boy.
have to be rude.
Oh, I'm gonna be
You don't
rude
have
as
to be
fuck.
ru-
If you don't like it, you can drop and cry in the chat. Would you like to just drop and
It's
cry
not
in chat
about
and provide
crying. It's just
engagement?
about
Cool. So shut the
usually
fuck
as
up. So math is
as a man, you will
shut up.
respect another man.
Math is a made up concept. Okay. We made up the numbers, we made up the equations, okay, but it is grounded in what's called axiomatic principles. So two things in nature, right next to two things, is going to be more things. That is an axiom of nature, and we put words onto that so that we could communicate it. But no, the number one does not appear in nature. Would you like to provide evidence for God, though? Did God
it
make
does
numbers?
appear.
Did
that
God
was a
make numbers? Did
fallacy.
God make numbers?
No, men made
Oh,
numbers.
which fallacy did I use?
No,
Which
that was a
fallacy did I use?
to say that.
Yeah, which
to say that
fallacy did
men-
I use?
To say
Which
that.
fallacy? Which fallacy did I use? Name it.
Well,
I thought you
the
were really. I
fallacy,
thought you were
the-
about to
the
teach me.
mistake-
I thought you were about to
the
teach me. I thought
mistaken-
you were about to teach me critical thinking.
I see you don't want to have a.
You said you were going to teach me critical
conversation.
thinking. Which fallacy
You're
did I
just trying to
use?
control the narrative.
Savi,
you don't want to have
which fallacy did I use, Savi? You said you were going
You-
to teach me critical thinking.
You don't want to have a constructive
Stop
conversation.
crying. Stop crying. Stop crying. No one cares about your
Okay.
crying. Which
I don't know,
fallacy did I use?
I thought you.
Shut the fuck up. Which fallacy did I use is the question I've asked 4 times.
All right. Every time I speak, you cut me off. and
Well, you're
just,
still crying like a bitch. Which fallacy did I use?
All right. Have a good one.
Which
gang.
fallacy did I use, crybaby?
Hey, hopefully
Which
we don't bump
fallacy
into
did I
each other
use?
in real life.
Which fallacy did I use?
It's mad easy to call somebody a
Which
B
fallacy
word
did I use?
behind a screen.
Which fallacy did I use?
I could tell you don't go to the
Which
gym, so you
fallacy did
shouldn't
I
call
use?
nobody a B
Which
word, is all
fallacy?
I'm saying.
Which fallacy did I use?
Can we have? Are we gonna have
Which
a?
fallacy did I
answer-
use? Which
if
fallacy did I
answer,
use? Which
are you
fallacy
gonna-
did I use?
If I answer, will you? be
Which
respectful?
fallacy did I use?
Okay. All right. Yeah. Have a good one.
Which
Have a
fallacy
good
did
one,
I
gang.
use? Which
Hopefully we won't
fallacy?
bump
Hey,
into each
what
other.
fallacy did I use? Oh, now you're threatening me. What a good little bitch.
No, I
What a
just said
good little
hopefully
Christian
for your
bitch. You have to be
sake.
such a hater. Shut the fuck up.
Hopefully
Stop
for your
crying
sake.
like a bitch. Hopefully for your sake, we don't meet in person, because I'm going to kick your ass. I
I
don't
never
have a
said
brain.
none of that.
All I have are my fists. I can't think, so I got to threaten.
Did-
Use your brain. Which fallacy did I use?
Did I threaten you?
Yeah, you did. Which fallacy did I use?
I said hopefully
Which
for your
fallacy
sake.
did I use? Yeah, that's a
You gonna
threat.
bump it?
Yeah, that's a threat. Which fallacy did I use?
No, it's not a
Oh,
threat.
what a pathetic little bitch. Cry in my chat. Thank you for the engagement. King of New York. Let's see what you got, brother.
Going on? Can you hear me?
Hey, man, you over the age of 18?
That's right, I am.
Wonderful. Which god do
I'm
you believe in?
19. The god of classical theism,
Cool. All right. Why should I believe in any god?
because it's conducive to epistemic norms.
No, it's not.
Do you have an argument for that?
Yeah, it's a paradox to be triomni. So what evidence do you have for a god, and why should I
Okay,
believe
so
in
is that the first premise?
it? What is your first premise? You really think
That's
that
a question for
so,
you. You were asked for the argument about how it's not conducive.
So check this out. Every premise in an argument
Stop
needs
dodging.
Every premise in an argument, correct me if I'm wrong, still needs external justification for its truehood
What
for
do you
it to
mean
be a
by
sound argument. Yes or no?
No.
Okay, you're dumb. Next. Da-da-da-da, you're stupid. Impossibility of the contrary incoming. Literally. Philbros suck. Fucking dumb. Yep. You're getting roasted in chat. You're so stupid. Bring him back? Nah, he's a dumbass. He doesn't want to learn about anything. Your premises have to be obviously true or proven. Yes. Yes. Host was scared to engage. Yes, totally scared. He was low tier. He was low tier. Eden! Let's get you in here, man. I feel like I've talked to you before. What's up, Eden?
Yeah, we talked.
Am I saying that correctly? Eden?
No, it's Edon.
Eden. Gotcha. All right, you're over the age of 18, brother?
Yes.
Cool. Which God do you follow?
Jesus Christ.
Awesome. Christian?
That's what they call us.
Cool. What you got for me today, man?
Well, I mean, the easiest way to prove that God exists is that atheism is false.
That's dumb.
So
what is
atheism
atheist?
is false.
What's the definition?
Atheism is the belief that there's no God.
False. So a means lack of. So if you're amoral, you lack morals. Theist means belief in God or gods. So if you're an atheist, you lack a belief in God or gods. So I would highly recommend doing a tiny little bit of research before looking really fucking stupid. Would you like to provide me any evidence on how it's impossible to lack a belief in something and how that's false?
Well, you can have a belief that there's no God, but that's a false belief.
That's not what it says, dumbass. So it says lacking a belief in God or gods. Some atheists are Gnostic and some are agnostic. Agnostic
Well,
means you do not know, and Gnostic means you do know.
Yeah. So atheism is totally false.
So atheist means you lack a belief in God or gods. How is that false?
Because there's absolutely no way to even try to give any evidence of it. There's no reasoning for atheism.
There's no reasoning for lacking a belief in something? Yeah, there is. It's called you haven't met the burden of proof, so we have no justification to subscribe to your claim.
Yeah.
So
there's no burden of proof. There's no proof for atheism. It has zero proof.
It doesn't
so
need proof. It's not a belief system. It's a lack of a belief system.
So since atheism is false, that means theism.
So it's a lack of belief. It is not a belief system. You're too dumb to even use your brain, so we're going to move on to someone with a brain. Yeah, that guy was really struggling with his 4 brain cells. Guest is struggling. Thought he had critical thinking skills. Yeah, right? None of them do. My skepticism is not false. This kid gets a vote. I wouldn't want to use his brain either. I know, right? This is sad. You just skip everyone. You're not even trying to have a debate. Well, it's kind of impossible to debate with someone that doesn't even know the definition of one word and refuses to accept the definition. So, yeah, I'm not wasting time on someone that is incapable of using their brain. If you don't like it, you can scroll on to the next person. That's the cool thing about the internet is if you don't like somebody, you can swipe and move on. Or, thank you for crying in my chat. Thank you for the engagement. I appreciate you. #1 fan. We stand, preach, and teach gods. Okay, let's get it. How's it going, man? What can I call you?
Just Kurt.
Kurt? Got you, brother. All right, you're over the age of 18?
Of course, 42.
All right. Close. All right, which God? Christian?
Oh, the only one God, Jesus Christ.
Christian, cool. All right, what you got for me today, brother?
Just nothing. I just wanted to warn you, if you don't find Jesus, brother, you're going to burn and go to hell.
Well, no, you're
You know
going to
what I
hell,
mean?
though.
No, only unbelievers like you.
Well, you don't believe in the
That's what
correct
Scripture
God.
said. That's not true. That's another
Yeah, it
lie
is.
you
The
told.
Quran says it's the one true infallible word of God.
Did Quran come first, or did the Word of God come first?
The Quran is the infallible word of God.
You didn't answer the question. You ran
The
from
Quran. Well, which religion came first means it's true? Is that what your argument is?
You want me to?
Does the religion coming first mean it's true?
You want me to give
Does
you
the
the question again?
does the religion coming first mean it's true? Answer the question. Don't dodge.
Not religion. The book.
The book.
That's
All right.
not what we're
So if
talking
the
about.
book comes first, therefore it's true. Correct? Yes or no?
What came first?
Hinduism. That's what came
Oh,
first.
Hinduism.
So you're going to hell. Thank you. Go fuck
We're
yourself.
talking the Quran.
Next, can we get someone with a brain? Please, for the love of your God, can we get someone with a brain? No, I'm not a Muslim. I was trying to do an internal critique, but his brain didn't work good enough to be able to comprehend it. I came to warn you. Yeah, he can suck my dick. SBG Productions. What's up, SBG?
Yo, what's up, bro?
Hey, man, you over the age of 18?
I am, yeah.
All right, which God do you believe in?
Well, first off, if you're gonna invite people on here to have debates with you, do you?
Sorry, I didn't ask you to cry like a bitch. I asked you a question. I didn't ask you to cry and whine. If you want to request up and actually have a conversation without crying like a little bitch, you can, but I don't have time for the crybaby horse shit. Oh, he requested up. Wonderful. Which God do you believe in?
I follow Christ Jesus.
Cool,
Anyway,
you're a
my
Christian. Why
point
should I
was,
believe in him? I don't give a fuck about your point. I want to talk about your God. Prove your God to me. You're gonna say something about how I'm being mean and blah 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 blah. How about you just prove your point and force me to change my mind? You have to unmute yourself. I know you don't know how to use your phone or your brain, but you have to unmute yourself.
all right. So, I believe in Christ Jesus.
Yes,
the
I heard that.
the
You're
God
a
of the universe.
Christian.
Okay.
That's a
Yeah.
claim.
So before we continue, listen, you're inviting people on here to debate. I'm
Still
not.
crying like a bitch. Cool. Dustin, let's get you in here. What's up, Dustin?
How you doing, man?
Hey, man, you over the age of 18? That's a really
Sure am.
cute PFP. You guys own a farm?
Ha. Yes, we do.
Awesome. I love that for you, brother. Which God do you believe in, man?
So I don't believe in a specific God, but I believe
Okay.
in a God.
Cool. Do you consider yourself deist or agnostic or something?
Yeah, agnostic.
Fair enough, brother. Why
So-
do you believe in something? Why?
So there is nothing in our world, and maybe because of the farm, I've got this sort of creation perspective, but nothing is created from nothing.
Yeah.
There's
The
nothing
universe
in this
wasn't
world
created.
Right. So, but nothing comes from nothing. So it's very
Well, the
hard
universe
for me
didn't
to.
come from nothing.
Okay, what did it come from?
A hot dense state. It expanded from a hot dense state.
I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. So.
Yeah, the Big Bang Theory does not say something came from nothing. That's impossible. Nothingness doesn't exist. The second you can describe what nothingness is, it is no longer nothing. So the falsehood claim of nothing can't create something is just Christians' ignorance.
Okay. Yeah, but in the tangible world, there is nothing that doesn't have a creator.
Well, energy.
Well, I mean, energy, I guess, yeah.
The
you might
first law
have
of
me there.
thermodynamics, energy cannot be
Sure.
created or destroyed, right? So why the fuck
So
would
it's
I
al-
believe
it's
that
always
something
there.
created it? The universe was not created, dude. Just believing that is a presupposition that it was created. What we do
Well,
know
no.
about the universe is it was in a hot, dense state 13.8 billion years ago, and it expanded.
But how do we know that?
Yeah, CMB radiation. We're able to literally see a map of it thanks to radiation and the
And-
age of the radiation due to how bright it is. And we can see that it goes back to a single point. So that's how we know that to be true. There's evidence justifying a belief in that. What evidence do you
Clear.
have that it didn't exist and something made it?
So we traced it all back to a point,
Yep.
and then
what
what
evidence do you
what
have?
that point to be?
The hot dense state. So you're asking what's before that? The good question that I would say is I don't know. Prove God did it.
Sure. And I guess it's very difficult to prove.
It's not possible.
Yeah, well, it's impossible to prove that this world just existed, right? So there was
No,
just this hot
dude,
state. That
I
you're
can
saying.
I can help you out here. Energy cannot be
Please.
created or destroyed. Energy exists, therefore energy has always existed. The universe is made up of energy and matter, therefore the universe has always existed. Thank you.
Okay.
So that's a
Well,
logically sound argument, backed by evidence
sure,
and
yeah.
justifications and
Yeah.
laws of logic and reasoning and reality. So I have no reason to believe that something made it.
But there's no other example of that in our current
Energy,
current world.
dude.
I get you're saying energy, and I understand that you're saying that this
Well,
energy has
the
always
universe
been.
is not a phone. Why do we believe that phones don't appear naturally in nature? Because they fucking don't. And we have evidence of
Right.
people making them. Buildings, we have evidence of people making. What evidence do you have of a universe being made?
Sure, but if you look at the world, right, it came together over time. We can trace everything back,
Yeah, to a hot
to a
dense state
certain
that
point.
may or may not have
But-
always existed.
but how? But nothing else has always
What do you
existed.
mean how?
That's what I'm saying.
The
We don't-
universe, brother. What do you
Wait.
mean how?
You say the universe has always existed.
Yeah, energy
How do
cannot
we
be
know that it's always
created. Energy exists, therefore it's always existed.
Okay. But
There you go.
everything has a beginning. Everything has a beginning.
Energy does not have a beginning, dude. Energy cannot be created. Energy exists, therefore it has always existed. What are you not getting?
But this is a law that
It's the first
man
law
has
of
made.
thermodynamics. No, laws are not made by fucking people. We are describing how the universe works. We did not
Okay.
fucking make energy. We did not make the law of energy. We are describing the attributes and characteristics of energy.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, there's no justification to believe in a God. There's no logically sound argument for a God. There's no evidence for a God. There's no reason to
Can
believe
you
in
say
a God.
what that was again?
The
It's a
first
hot
law.
update.
I'm sorry?
Because I'm gonna look this up after you.
Yeah, it's
riff
the
on me. What's
first
hot
law
update?
of thermodynamics. Hot, dense
Hot.
state. So it's the
Got it.
Big Bang
Okay.
Theory.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, very good. Well, I don't got a whole lot of ammo for you, so
You're
that's all
perfectly
I
fine,
got.
brother. I appreciate you. By the way, best of luck on the farm. I fucking love farms. You're an awesome
I
dude.
appreciate it, brother. All right, good luck to you.
You have a good one. That guy was pretty dope. Jamil Joshua. Let's get you in here. Conservation laws are the most fundamental of all physical laws. Oh, that's true too. I like that. What's up, Jamil?
Hey, good.
Am I saying your name
I'm doing
correctly?
good. Yeah.
Okay, cool. You're over the age of 18?
Yeah. I do believe in some.
Well, are you over the age of 18?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
25 plus.
Which God do you believe in?
I believe in existence, not a special God that is sitting somewhere. Like, no, I don't believe in political religions God.
You believe in what? Existence?
Right, yes.
Okay.
Because everything coexists together, so we are all existing.
Okay, yeah, we exist. Congrats. What does this have to do
So
with
probably,
God?
yeah, probably maybe human being we use belief to talk about what we don't know. So like people wouldn't use the word belief to talk about what they don't know. So that's why people try to talk about existence as maybe God, so like that.
Okay. And I care why? You're not
Good.
providing any demonstration or argument for God, so why the fuck are you here?
So probably, do you have problem with it?
Let's get Adam in here. No? All right, Owen. What's up, Owen?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, man, you over the age of 18?
Yep.
Cool. Which God do you believe in, brother?
Christian.
All right, what you got for me today?
So, like, what's the reason you don't believe in God?
Because there's no evidence justifying a belief.
Like, is there a law?
Because there's no evidence justifying a belief.
There's no evidence?
Yeah.
What about, like, Jesus?
What evidence justifies the belief that he's a God?
Because he resurrected.
That's a claim in a book. Can you prove it?
Yeah, there's been... I don't have it with me right now.
Name one contemporary witness.
I don't know off the top of my head, so...
They don't exist. There's not one single contemporary witness for Jesus. So why would I believe in that?
Because, I don't really know. So...
Cool. So you should be an atheist. There's no justification for your belief. Your God is imaginary.
Sorry. Let me give you my point of my God, of God. So, you know, like, in, like, the Bible, how it's, like...
It's got a lot of claims.
It's different from all the other religions, right?
They're all just fairy tale stories.
Here, can you let me say it real quick?
Well, you just made a claim that's false, so if you make a false claim, I'm going to correct you. No, the Bible is just like all other religions.
Well, yeah, but I'm gonna give you the difference. So most all other religions, you're saved by your works, correct?
Sure. Some don't believe in that though.
But
by the way, you're saved by your works too. You have to do something in order to get into heaven. You have to believe in something.
No, you're saved by your faith.
You're saved by doing something, which is believing in something. You have to do something to be saved. You don't just get to exist in peace and be saved.
Yeah, you have to believe.
Yeah, so you have to fucking do something. You have to believe something. You have to say something. You have to do something. You don't just get to be saved because of the goodness of God's heart for loving you. By the way, I would do anything for my kids, even if they didn't believe in me. I would not send them to be tortured for fucking eternity for the quote-unquote sin of not believing in me. That is fucking disgusting. Fuck that God. Fuck that father. That's not a good father. He's a bitch.
All right.
Yeah. Would you burn someone alive for eternity just because they don't like you?
Well, no.
Cool. You're more moral than God. Congratulations. Your God's a bitch, first of all, if he exists. Second of all, he doesn't exist.
Honestly, I've been kind of questioning it a little bit, but I feel like
hell yeah.
He does. I feel like he does exist though, because well, I don't think he's moral, but I think there is definitely God that exists. Because
why?
Like, you just think everything's made up?
What do you mean?
Well, like, why, like, would so many people believe in it?
Well, are the
Like
Muslims
believe in
correct?
God. What?
Are the Muslims correct?
I don't know. They
Then
could
why
be.
do so many people believe in it? Are the Hindus correct? Here's my point. So many religions, so many believers. Just because someone believes something doesn't make it true. People also believe Earth is hollow and flat. They're fucking stupid. Just because
Yeah.
someone believes something doesn't make it true. You have to provide justification for its truthfulness.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, the dude in chat saying nobody dies for a lie. People die for lies all the time.
Yeah, I agree with that. But just like across all of history, do you know like how long like the Earth has been alive? Like
Yeah,
super
billions of years.
long. Like, and I'm thinking like, you think they really like we really are all that we got it all fucked up after like for that long, you know?
What?
Like we're wrong for so long.
Well, humans have only been around for 300,000-400,000 years. Religions
Yeah,
have been around for less.
That's a super long time.
Religion is just the I don't know and I'm scared of not knowing, so I'm going to make up this deity that knows more than me.
All right. All right, I'll see you later.
You have a good
Goodbye.
one. Keep questioning, brother. Keep questioning.
How do
I let you go, brother. You're good. Let's get in Tez. By the way, if you haven't followed or subscribed yet, hit those buttons and tap the shit out of that like button over here on TikTok so we can get some more requesters in here. We're at 4,500 likes.
Hello?
We need to get that up to 10K. What is up, Tez?
Hello? Hey.
Hey
Can you
there.
hear me?
Yes. Are you over the age of 18?
Can... Yes, I am.
All right. Which God do you believe in?
Catholic.
Respond to this the second you hear
Christian.
it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Catholic Christian.
Say hi when you hear this. 1,
Hello?
2. Okay, say it again. Say hi when you
Hello?
hear this. Say my
Hello?
name is
Hello?
Tez.
Hi. Hi, hi, hi. My name is Tez.
I think there's a delay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay.
All right.
I'll try and get a better connection.
Yeah, try again a little later, brother. I appreciate you.
All right, thanks.
Let's get Adam up in here. Oh, Adam left. Let's get ShowTube up in here. What's up, Show?
What's up?
Hey,
Can you hear
man.
me?
Yes, I can. You over the age of 18, brother?
Yeah, sure.
Sure?
Yeah, I am.
All right. Which God do you believe in?
Christianity.
All right. What you got for me?
Are you familiar with presuppositionalism?
Yeah, it's kind of stupid.
You think so? Why is that?
Oh, you're a Phil, bro.
I'm a Phil bro. I can use some philosophical words. Does that mean I'm a Phil bro?
What are you presupposing and how do you know it's true?
How do I know presuppositions are true? It's proven transcendentally, not axiomatically.
That's stupid.
But your worldview is
Prove
just an axiom.
transcendental. Prove anything can transcend anything. Prove anything can logically transcend anything logical.
How can logic transcend what?
Yeah, you just
Do you
said it's
even know what you're saying?
transcendental. Is it transcending logic? What is it transcending?
Do you know what the difference is between
What is it
transcendental
transcending?
and
Don't
transcendence?
pivot. What is it transcending?
No, transcendence and transcendental, they're two different things, man.
Cool. Describe them.
Do you know what they are?
Cool. Describe them.
Transcendental is how we know our epistemology through a priori knowledge.
I don't accept
Transcendence
it.
can be an-
You need to
You don't
demonstrate it.
accept that? Well, hold on. You don't think
Demonstrate
that
that
you
it
know
is true. Demonstrate how it's true and how you know it's
Hold
true.
on. You don't
Demonstrate how
think
it's true and how you know it's true.
You don't think you know
Demonstrate how
anything
it's
a
true and how
priori?
you know it's true. Not everything can be sound. You have to prove it. You have a burden of proof to meet, bud.
Sure. So all your knowledge comes from evidence and like things that you see.
Nope. Prove your God, though. Stop shifting the burden of proof.
Well, hold on. That's
Nope.
that's
Nope.
not
Nope.
a
You are. You're shifting the burden of proof. You're pivoting. You're moving the goalposts. Stop. Just provide which God you believe in and why. That's all you gotta do. Stop being a scumbag, Philbro, douchebag bitch, and just demonstrate your God. If you want to go down the Philbro route, I'm just gonna kick you for being a waste of oxygen. And if you unmute yourself and cry like a bitch, I'm kicking you too, because I don't want to deal with that either. Just demonstrate your God. That's all you gotta do. Do you have a logically sound argument? Do you have evidence of him creating the universe? Do you have evidence of literally fucking anything?
Well, can you hear me? Oh, it's my
Yes.
bad. Did I accidentally mute myself?
No,
or
I
did
muted you.
that? Okay. So what do you want me to answer? What question do you want?
Okay. Which God do you believe in, and why?
I believe in the Christian God because without him, you can't have any access to universals or transcendental.
Do you agree that that is a claim?
Yes, it's an epistemological claim.
Okay. How do you demonstrate that to be true?
Through the impossibility of the contrary.
That's not an argument.
Yes, it is. It's
No,
a
you have to
transcendental
prove
argument.
that.
Okay, you can do it in syllogistic format, okay?
So
If knowledge...
Okay.
Do you want me to give you an argument?
Dude, let me ask you something about arguments.
Okay.
What's the difference between valid and sound?
A valid argument is one where the conclusions follow necessarily from the premises.
Yes, what's sound?
A sound argument, I don't really know. It can be kind
I know
of
you don't.
in the same
The
realm.
premises are true. So your argument doesn't make you correct. You need to prove
Is that
the
true?
premises. Yes. So instead of providing me an argument, just provide me the evidence for the premises. So premise 1 is probably some bullshit about the universe couldn't exist without him. Wonderful. Prove it. I'm going to ask you to prove every premises anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. So we can say if knowledge exists, then God exists. So you want me to prove that knowledge exists?
No, I want you to prove that God exists and has anything
Well,
to
that's
do
a
with
premise,
knowledge.
though. Yeah, but if I say if knowledge exists,
That's
I
a
have to
claim.
prove that. Yeah, it's a premise. So you want me to prove?
You're
the premise,
saying
what do
if
you think?
knowledge exists, then God exists. Well, guess what? We know knowledge exists. We don't know God exists. So you need to
Well, we
correlate
can't-
those. You need to connect them.
you-
You need to connect them with a mechanism, dude. This is epistemology. This is basic,
Yes.
basic epistemology. How do you connect
Yes.
God to knowledge? Give me the
Knowledge-
answer.
Would you agree that knowledge is justified?
I want
for
you
belief?
to give me the
I'm
answer
trying
for
to.
no.
I'm
Don't ask.
trying
You
to.
don't need to ask me questions to provide evidence.
Sure, then.
Just
knowledge
provide
is
the
justifi-
evidence.
Knowledge is justified true belief.
That has nothing to
And-
do with knowledge being made by God.
Yes, it does. 100%.
No, it doesn't. Demonstrate how
you
God
know
makes knowledge.
Can you know anything?
How
for certain?
does God make knowledge?
How does God make knowledge?
Yeah, you said knowledge only exists if God exists.
In order to know anything, you would
That's
have
nope.
to.
You're going down another
Dude, you
fucking
won't let
claim.
me- you
You're
won't-
going
you
down a
won't let me
claim.
explain.
You're going
You
down
won't
a
let me-
claim. I'm not going to let you make another claim. You already have a claim on the table. Knowledge can't exist without a God. That's your claim. Prove it.
You're trying
Prove it.
to muddy the
Stop
water.
pivot.
Here.
Stop pivoting. Prove it. Prove how knowledge
trying
can't.
to
Prove
muddy
it.
the water
Prove
here,
it.
man.
Shut the fuck up. Prove how knowledge cannot exist without a God.
Yeah, if you want me to speak, don't mute me, man.
Fuck you. Get Cyber in here. Fuck you, Phil Bros. Fuck you, Phil Bros. Go learn philosophy. Go learn logic. You don't even know how it fucking works. I have no knowledge on fucking philosophy, and I still know you're doing it wrong. What's up, Cyber? What is up, Cyber? I'll ask one more time, and if I don't get a response, I'm kicking you. What is up, Cyber? All right, truth made manifest. What's up,
Hello.
Truth?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, man, you're over the age of 18?
Hold on for a second. Can you hear me?
I can, yes. Hello,
Hello?
hello, hello, hello.
Hold on for a second, man. I got these earbuds in, I think. Can you hear me, man?
Yep.
Okay. I guess I had to put them back here.
Okay,
I didn't
okay.
know if they work with the earbuds or not.
Okay, tell me
Yeah,
when
but
you
I'm,
tell me when you hear this. Say hi when you hear this.
Hi.
Okay, cool. All right, you're over the age of 18, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Which God do you follow, brother?
Well, I believe that there is a creator.
Sure.
I don't follow a particular religion. I do believe religion is man-made, so I kind of feel you on that.
Sure.
on
Fair
that
enough.
aspect of things.
So what
And,
drove
but
you
I just
to believe in
that
it?
there. Pardon me?
Yeah, what drove you to believe in something making everything?
Well, I mean, I believe, I look at it like, I'll put it like this here. I know that there's something greater than us. I mean,
I'm going to pause you there.
That there's something greater than us. And
I want to pause you
signs and
there.
symbols are for the.
Let me pause you. Let me pause you. So that in and of itself is a claim saying that there is something greater than us. First of all, I don't think humans are very great. Elephants are better than us. Like seriously, they have better memory. They're nicer. They have more compassion and empathy. They're smarter. The elephants are better in like every fucking way. They're stronger. They're faster. Like they're better fucking creatures. We're pathetic in comparison. Also, whales and other fucking fish animals are able to compose music more beautiful than us. Like we are not the greatest fucking animal on planet Earth. We're pretty fucking pathetic. We also kill each other over politics, which is fucking stupid.
True.
Other animals are
So
smarter
true.
than us, better than us, stronger than us, faster than us.
But what other animal have you known that has been a creator besides
That has what?
human beings?
Dude, so
That's
many.
been a creator. I mean, create what?
What do beavers
okay, what
do,
has
my
an elephant
brother?
ever- what has an elephant ever created?
Beavers. Oh, also, fucking elephants hold funerals and bury people. And, dude, but beavers build
what have they
fucking
created?
dams and little houses.
Anything that a
Monkeys
man can put in
use
his
tools
hold in
and
his
build
mind.
tools. Come on now. We're not special.
Yeah, but okay.
We're not special.
Everything we see, everything that we see on planet Earth was made by man.
Yeah, so?
Okay. Pretty much. I mean, there are things in nature and stuff like that that we see.
Dude,
but everything-
ants.
Because if we can hold a thought in our
Ants.
mind.
Ants.
Yeah, but they
Ants
can be-
build
they can
more
be-
extravagant than us, dude. Have you ever seen a fucking ant farm? They are way smarter than us at building.
Yeah, I mean,
Are you kidding me? Just because we're bigger
certain-
and we're
I
able
mean,
to use steel
all
doesn't mean
animals-
we make
all
better
animals
things than them.
can think. All animals can think within their measure. There's a particular
Dude, they have
measure.
consciousness.
But the only difference.
They have
The only-
very in-depth thought. They're self-aware. They have feelings, emotions. They have politics. They have leaders. What are you talking about? We're not special.
Yeah, they have all of that, but what have any of them created a house? Have they built
So
a house?
making
Have
a
they
house
designed
determines whether you're better than something. Have you built a house?
Well, I mean, if I wanted to, I probably. could.
I've
I
built a
mean,
house, so am I better than you?
Yeah.
Am I better than
Huh?
you?
Well,
I have
no,
built a house before. Am I
no.
better than you? No. So then building a
You see,
house
you-
is
you
not a
missing- you
determining
missing the
factor
point.
on whether something is better or not. Not
All
all
animals
humans
have
build things,
consciousness.
and not all.
Animals have consciousness. They have mind.
Yeah.
And within their measure, they can build and create things.
Yeah, they don't
But-
need to build a house.
But the only difference, but the main difference.
Moles live
between an
underground. They don't
elephant-
need a house.
Well, listen
Monkeys
listen
build
for a minute, man.
shelters.
You won't listen. It don't make no difference, man.
I know you're not
You know what
listening.
I'm saying?
You think that you're
No,
special.
no, I said
You're an
you
ape.
don't- You're not gonna. You're
Me
not
and
gonna
you
listen.
are apes.
Because-
Monkeys do build
because the
houses.
only
We do.
difference- The only difference between man and any other animal or species on the
Brother,
earth
we
is
are
not.
apes.
Because our mind,
Truth. Truth.
is
Listen.
much more superior. Than
No,
an
it's not.
elephant
No, it's
or a
not.
beaver. Yes, it is.
No, it's not. What did you
Yes.
do
Come on,
on
man.
August 2nd of 2000 or of 1982? How old are you? Were you alive in 1980?
I'm 64. I'm 64.
So you were alive in 1980,
Okay.
right? What did you do on August 2nd, 1980?
Shit, man, you carry me back too far. Sir.
Yeah, elephants would know. So they're smarter
I know,
than
man,
you.
I'm not saying an elephant has a mind. They
Yeah,
have a memory.
and they're smart as
And I
shit.
say, but have an elephant ever designed? a
I
car?
don't. They
Has an
can
elephant
fucking
ever built a
paint. Did you know
computer?
that?
Have an elephant ever? So
They
you
don't
can
have opposable
communicate with an
thumbs,
elephant.
dude. They can paint and they can draw. They can remember things you can't.
Well, I tell you
Their
what,
brain
I
is
know
way
they-
more
they-
magnificent than you.
an
But again,
elephant
truth.
an elephant's
Truth.
memory is very
Truth.
sharp, without a doubt.
Truth.
Without a doubt. Yes, sir.
First of all, does a mole need a house?
No.
Then why the fuck would it need to make one?
I understand what you.
Nothing is
coming from,
special
man,
about
but
us
you-
making a house.
Well, because our intellect, you know, the things that separate us from the other animal kingdoms, man, is we have
Brother, we
intellectual
are
faculties. We have-
apes.
We have memory, but maybe not as vast as or acute as an elephant. You know,
Dude,
have
we
intuition.
are
We have
animals.
mental faculty. We have mental faculties, man, that
We
animals don't have.
What? Again, there's other animals that also compose music, also build, have better memory than us, have more compassion and empathy than us. Other animals also are self-aware. We are not great. By the way, we are animals. We are apes. We are great apes, my guy.
Okay, man. Well, you know what I'm saying. We ain't got to go back and forth. I believe the man is.
You think the man is
the Lord
special?
of it.
It's just not
I believe
true.
the man. I believe. Well, I put it like this: here. As much as we see, okay, if an elephant is so sharp, why come an elephant has not built anything?
Because it doesn't have a goddamn opposable thumb, dude.
Okay.
How the fuck is it supposed to build? Put a paintbrush in its fucking tusk and it will make something.
Oh my God.
They draw, they paint.
Show me where I can see where elephant. I know elephant's mind is very sharp. They have the memory. Their memory is the greatest probably on planet Earth, as far as the elephant's memory. Okay, I understand where you're coming from with some of your logic.
This is the reason we can build what we build. This and this alone.
This mind, sir. It's the mind, sir.
No.
We have faculties in the mind.
Whether you have the
animals,
greatest
creatures of the earth.
Truth. Pay attention to this real quick. Let's say you have the greatest brain on planet fucking Earth and you don't have hands. Build me a fucking house.
Well, put it like this here: if a person has a brain, he can probably communicate to somebody else where they can do it.
No. People. Let's say we have the greatest brain on planet Earth, but we don't have hands. Build a house. Just because you don't have the capability of building does not mean that you're not fucking smart, dude. We have thumbs. That's why we do this. This is why you think we're special. Chop it off. Let's see how fucking special you are.
Man, if a thumb, you said just a thumb. What about your other 4 fingers?
Dude, I don't need my pinky. I can build and draw and write without a pinky. I am lucky to have an opposable thumb. This is the magic of a human. We have no greater brains. Our bodies, dude, you eat and breathe out of the same fucking hole, which is why people die. We get back pain because of the way we walk on 2 legs. We are not perfectly formed. We are so horribly fucking formed, it's not even funny. You die because you inhale oxygen. That's why you age. There's nothing special about us.
Well, I think that we the Lord of the earth, sir. I believe that. So I don't think we're going to get nowhere with this.
That's a stupid argument. You can't even defend it.
Well, I don't think you can defend yours.
I just did.
Like it's here.
Here's my defense.
Because if elephants a man don't need a thumb, we communicate to each other to build. Because we have a superior brain, man.
Dude, do you think monkeys don't communicate?
Even though an elephant has.
Do you think monkeys don't communicate?
Of any mammal on Earth.
You know monkeys can use sign language, right?
Yes,
they can communicate with human beings.
Yeah,
they can also play games.
To a
they can build
degree, within a certain measure. Within a certain measure, they can.
Yeah, we evolve differently.
But after you go so far, they get totally lost.
Can a lion climb a tree?
Can a lion climb a tree?
And swing from branches.
I've seen them get up.
Dude, you know what I'm trying to say. Can a lion climb a tree and swing from vines?
No, they can't really do all that.
Okay, can a human breathe underwater?
No.
You're comparing different evolutionary traits as if they make you better. They don't need a house. They don't need a car. A cheetah doesn't need a goddamn car. They run faster than a fucking car, dude. They have no reason for a car. They don't need it. We evolve different.
They don't have the faculties that.
Because they don't need it, dude. They don't need it.
They don't have the faculties.
They don't need it.
Have the faculties. They're not creators, man.
They don't need. Yes, they are. They don't need it.
Within their measure, they have intelligence. Don't get me wrong, and I agree with you on that. But they do not have the intelligence of a human being when you get them talking. You know, and you know that, man. I mean, you can justify however you want to, but man is the Lord of the earth. Okay, you can. I mean, you can try to.
Go 1v1 a bear and tell me who wins.
What you say, sir? I'm
Go
sorry.
1v1 a bear and tell me who wins.
I mean,
It's almost like that bear is gonna make you its bitch, right? Because you're not its fucking god.
Well, but see, the thing about these, I could outthink the bear.
No,
See what I'm saying?
no, it's gonna
outthink
have your throat in its mouth before you think shit.
I can
You're gonna
outthink
be
the bear,
shitting
though,
your
man. Come on.
pants, and it's gonna be eating your dick off. Like, no, you are the bear's bitch. You are the lion's bitch. You are the monkey's bitch. A monkey's gonna fuck you up.
But see, yeah, but I could outthink the monkey. Though. That's the whole
You're
point
not
I'm
gonna be
making,
able
man.
to think
The
when
mind,
you're
the only
fucking
thing
when
that
your
separates
throat is
us-
in its mouth. You're not gonna be thinking shit except for it put me out of my misery. That's the only thoughts gonna be going through your head. Help me, help me. No, you're not gonna
That's the only
outthink
thing
it.
to separate.
It's faster than you. It's stronger than you. It can kill better than you. It is better than you.
Yeah,
You don't win.
But they can't outthink us, though. That's the
Oh,
whole
yes,
thing.
they can.
The only thing that separates man from any other animal, they may have certain faculties that are better.
I can't. The last thing that will go through his mind is bear teeth. That's true. Oh my god, dude. We're not special. We're fucking animals, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, we survive because of each other, not because we're special. Oh. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, you said Jesus' name, therefore you believe in him. Voldemort, 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 Voldemort. Alright. Pumpkin gnome? Hello.
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 Good afternoon. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Perfectly
I
fine.
sort of was thinking of the time argument as it correlates to God rather. And in terms of thinking of time as an actual thing, as a part of our universe, time and space and everything, and time dilation, when Christians or people who believe in God sort of say God is necessarily out of time, if you are a theist or a Christian, could you, instead of saying outside of time, make the argument that one's God is at the furthest reaches of time, which could make it seem like they're outside of time, sort of similar to how one perceives time to stop if they were sort of looking at something entering a black hole. If they were looking at something on the event horizon, it would seem as if time has stopped. But for that object or person at the event horizon,
That's relativity. That's not saying
yeah.
time is stopping. It's just relative.
Well, yes, relativity.
For that
basically.
person, it's still going perfectly normal.
Yes. But for the person, the other person, they're perceiving time in a very different way.
Doesn't mean there's no time, though.
Oh, I know that doesn't mean there's no time. I'm saying they're having two very different perceptions.
What's your argument?
It was more of a question. I was just saying, because of those two very different perceptions, especially a more primitive perception, one would say, well, they're out of time, whereas time is just behaving differently for the other person.
Well, space-time expanded from a hot, dense state. So the Christian argument is God made the hot, dense state or made the universe. Time is of the universe. So for the universe to have been created or non-existent means therefore also time is non-existent.
Yeah, that's illogical. Yeah, there's really no great argument for the Christian God.
No.
I mean, its own book is sort of highly contradictory.
Oh yeah.
And an all-knowing, all-powerful God doesn't seem to make sense either. Of course, as well as the cultural reflection in the book. So I was just wondering, on the time argument, would perception in and of itself be enough to say that one isn't out of time. They just perceive time so differently that it seems like the other being is out of time.
It wouldn't work because the argument that they use is that God made time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they always say that because he made it, he can do whatever he wants with it, but that doesn't really
Right. That's
make a lot of
just
sense either.
yeah.
Like the maker of a car can't pick it up and throw it into the sun.
Well, it's also
So,
just
I mean,
which fallacy? Appeal to shit. Can't think of the fallacy. Saying all things have to follow these laws of nature except for my thing is fallacious.
Oh, special pleading?
Special pleading, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I mean, oftentimes, and you know, when I'm debating Christians, I'm a Black woman, and I've noticed you've had a lot of Black men up here, and oftentimes I'm just like, there is no earthly reason that following Christianity is a good thing personally for you. So, I mean,
So
I
the
always
only
make that
arguments
argument.
that I think are really good for God is reasoning arguments like that. Like, I believe in him because I would be depressed without the belief, or something like that. I think those are good arguments.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean it's true, but it is a good argument.
Yeah, and I guess it comes on later down on the line, but you also can't insert it into government. Well, not insert it, but sort of legislate it.
Right.
But that's kind of all I had to ask.
Well, I appreciate the question. I do agree with you. The only thing is that their argument specifically implies that God created space-time.
Mm-hmm. And let me see. So, God creating space-time is also kind of a weird thing. Like, why would a God find the need to create space-time if the God could just exist and put you outside of space
That's
with
where
him?
it becomes, it's a paradox.
Yeah, if something is in your room, you don't go out of your room and then come back in to get the thing you needed. So, it would have just been easier for a creative being like a artisan doesn't go out of their studio to make something and place that thing outside of the studio.
Right. You also can't create if there's no time for cause to happen and then a future point of time effect to happen.
Yes. So if I understand what you mean, so if this supposed God is outside of time and space, God knows that he exists, and he doesn't necessarily know that when he's going to create, but he knows he is going to create, that would still also put him in time. Time begins as soon as the thought musters in the head of the God, or?
That is getting extremely metaphysical, and I don't disagree, but I also haven't thought about that before. That's a good thought.
So because that's kind of what I was thought, because if God is all-knowing, the very second that God gets even the itch to create, like you're like, when you're in the house and you're like, I should make a taco. It's like, well, time began at that point for that taco.
Sure, yeah.
So
I see what you're saying. Yeah. So this is where metaphysics are really fun. Is those thoughts? If God is outside of time but also is all-knowing, is it possible to know all things without time? Like, that's a really cool metaphysical thought to think about. But if you then say this God that is outside of time and all-knowing created something, that's no longer metaphysical. It's now empirical, and you have to demonstrate how it's even possible with the laws of causality.
Well, I think the entirety of the Christian creation argument also sort of feeds into, like, the old thing, can God lift a rock?
Yeah.
Can God make a rock so heavy he can't lift it? And that's sort of what God does with time in a way, because for a number of, you could say milliseconds, whatever seconds, he's doing something if he's all-knowing, which is implicitly sort of non-advantageous.
Yeah.
Creating humans in the way that we were created is not perfect. It's not advantageous. Therefore, it kind of couldn't be. The very nature of creation is a contradiction.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
Does that make sense?
I like that one. Yeah, that's actually a good one I've never thought about before. I like that.
Yeah, because why would you create something that destroyed your other creations? That doesn't seem to fit within God's nature of perfection. If
That's
you
true too.
were perfect, you would only create perfect beings, and in a weird way, your perfection, if you're all perfect, your perfection is to a point where you maybe couldn't create such imperfect beings.
Because of paralysis analysis.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fair point
But
too.
anyway,
I
I'll
like
keep
those
reading.
thoughts. Your thoughts are really good. These are very, very strong metaphysical thoughts. I like them.
Oh, thank you for taking me.
Of
I'll
course.
continue to watch.
Yeah, you have a beautiful mind. I like the way you think.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You too.
Yeah, you have a good one, all right?
You too.
W's for her. That was gorgeous. I love the way she thinks. Pope for influence. What the fuck? What's up, Pope? Oh, you got some bad data, it looks like. You're also muted.
Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me? We have a massive delay. I'm gonna have to drop you. I apologize. Your data is not good enough to be able to be up on the call. Let's get in Jason. Well, actually, I need a cup of coffee. So I'm gonna put on the song for you guys. You can jam out to the song. Hit the follow and subscribe button while you're at it and get the likes up to 20K. I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee. Pope, I want to let you up here, man, but your data is not good enough. You've got a massive delay, and it's like lagging behind whether you muted or unmuted yourself. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna get the song on for you guys to listen to, and I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee.
I've been baptizing the chemicals, crawling through the catacombs of every sermon that you weaponize. Now every halo that you hold above my head is just a noose made of the words that you memorize. You say I'm broken, say I'm blind, but you can't prove a God with a state of mind. You want my worship, want me on my knees, but you can't sell faith with a casualty. If your God exists, then show me all your proof. Burn his name into the sky and show me it's the truth. I'm tired of secondhand miracle with zero evidence. If your God is really there, then make him manifest. I've been screaming at the ceiling till my lungs both cave. If he's really in the room, then he can say it to my face. No more echoes in the dark, no more prophets in my head. If your God exists, then prove he is indeed. You decorate your trauma with God and call it meant to be, but trauma isn't holy.
All right. You guys liking that song? I know you are. You don't need to tell me. Let's get Jason in here. What's up, Jason?
Hey.
Hey, man, you over the age of 18?
What was that, sorry?
You over the age of 18?
Yes, sir.
All right. Which God do you believe in?
Jesus.
All right. Why should I? Why do you believe in him? What evidence do you have for me?
Well, I believe that first and foremost that when I read the title about your God is imaginary, I would like to think that it takes faith to believe in God.
I think that faith is stupid.
Yeah, well, I think that you have more faith than I do, actually.
For what?
Well, because you believe it takes more to believe in your truth than it takes to believe in mine.
What's my truth?
Well, what is your truth? Don't you believe in evolution?
Yeah.
Yeah, so where did everything come from? What's your God?
Where did everything come from? Well, everything came from a hot, dense state.
Oh, okay. So
Your
you
question...
believe that something came from nothing,
Nope.
which takes a lot of faith to believe in.
No.
A
What do you-
lot of faith, much more to believe than the creation
What do you think the
by,
hot,
by
dense...
design.
What do you think the Big Bang Theory says?
Well, it was a principal matter, but there are different takes. But what do you believe in?
No, the Big Bang Theory model, as of today, what does it say?
Well, there was a principal particle that out of it.
There was a hot,
everything
dense
else came
state.
from.
And then it what?
So where did the hot dense state come from?
Well, can energy be created?
Well, by God, but how does energy?
Well, that's a
created
hell of
otherwise?
a claim, isn't it?
That's right.
What's
So
the first law of thermodynamics, bud?
Not sure. Tell me.
It's that energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only transform.
Okay, so then if that's the case, then how would you assume that energy was created?
We
if
don't.
It can't be created.
You're presupposing that it wasn't, or that everything did not exist, because you're presupposing that your God must exist. And if your God must exist and God is the creator of all things, then nothing existed. This is a
So you believe
presupposing
energy-
fallacious line of thinking.
So you believe energy
You
is
have
God
your
because energy has always been, right?
uh-uh.
No, so energy hasn't always been.
No, I'm disagreeing with believing that energy is God. Energy is energy. The definition of God is a triomni intelligent being.
Mm-hmm. No, one of the attributes of God is eternal.
Yeah, it's an attribute of it, but the definition of God is a
Yeah.
triomni intelligent being or creator of the universe. Energy is not
your
that.
definition.
No, that's the definition. It's the classical philosophical definition of God.
Well,
If
when
d-
we're
de-
talking about-
words have definitions so that we can communicate. If words don't have definitions, we cannot communicate. So if you want to change definitions, you can, but it doesn't make you right.
believe that everything has an origin?
It really depends. Energy, I don't know.
You're not sure.
Yeah. Because energy can't be created. Energy exists, therefore it's always existed. That's a logically sound argument.
Yeah, I don't.
All the
see it.
premises are
Everything
true.
comes from something.
Can energy be created?
I don't. Yeah, I don't believe energy could be created by itself.
Can energy be created is what I asked.
Oh yes, I believe 100% energy could be created.
Wonderful.
By God.
So you disagree with the first law of thermodynamics. Can you prove
Oh,
how
yes.
energy was created?
Yeah, by God.
Can you prove it?
Can I prove it? No.
Yeah, this is a scientific empirical claim that you've made. You need to
well,
demonstrate it with science.
Spiritual things are spiritually discerned.
I don't believe there's
I
a
believe
spirit.
in the God who created.
Why would I
science.
believe there's a spirit? See,
Well,
here's the
because
thing,
that's,
dude.
That's the difference. You
You're trying to be
believe
right,
in the,
and
in
you're
the
trying to win an
creation.
argument. I'm trying to get understanding. So
Right.
I am asking you questions of why do you believe this? But you just keep on throwing claims out instead of explanations.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the reason is because we see it in a different lens.
Well, that's because you presuppose that these things are real without any justification. I don't
Because
have
my
a
evidence is
justification
different
to
than your
believe in the
evidence. For
spirit.
example, your scientific evidence that
Not
you
just
will
science.
subscribe to in order to believe.
Brother, not just
what was
science.
that?
So here, let me throw you through a thought process. Okay.
Go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
neither of us believe in unicorns, correct?
Right.
Okay. So unicorns aren't real.
I know,
They're metaphysical. You know, I'm talking about the metaphysical unicorn that like shits out rainbows and stuff. You know, like that doesn't exist. Are there horses that could have a horn? Sure. But the magical unicorn with fairy dust shit and whatnot does not exist. But I can make a metaphysical framework for it. If this existed, could it be pink? Could it be blue? Would it have hair or would it have fur? These are all valid assumptions that I could use logic to come to valid conclusions for an argument for a metaphysical unicorn, okay? Those can be valid thanks to the laws of logic and reality and if it adheres to them. But I'm not claiming that it's real. The second that I say this unicorn is real, it's no longer metaphysical. Now it's an empirical claim that I have to demonstrate and prove. So it's the same thing with God. God is a metaphysical thing, and I can make up thought concepts, and we can have metaphysical frameworks of if God is real, could he be all powerful? If he was all powerful, could he do this or that? Could he make a rock so heavy he couldn't lift, etc., etc.? We can make all these thoughts, right? And we can make them logical. But the second that I say this God is real and made things, it's no longer metaphysical. Now it's an empirical claim that requires demonstration.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So when it comes to your God,
Right.
it can be logically valid, the characteristics and attributes of said God. But you're not just saying there's the possibility of this thing existing, and if this thing existed, would it be a man or a woman? Would it be 6 feet tall? Would it need to have height, etc.? You're not doing that. What you're saying is this thing is real. But not only is it real, it made the universe. That is not a metaphysical thought. That is an empirical thought that you need to prove.
Yeah, okay. So in this instance, the proof would definitely be in its creation.
But you
Because
know,
if the God existed,
brother, you're calling the universe a creation. You're already presupposing that it is created. You need to demonstrate that it was created.
right? If God were to have to prove himself in creation, how would it happen?
That's a damn good
And-
question. That's why there's a burden of proof. There's no reason to
Right.
believe it until the burden of proof is met.
Unless God gave revelation of himself.
So how do you prove that revelation is true?
By prophecy.
How do you prove
By
that
what?
prophecies are true?
Okay. Well, the Bible tells us something.
The
It
Quran tells
us
things
that
too.
God-
Do you believe in the Quran?
Oh, but let me explain.
Well, the
let
Quran
me
has
explain this.
prophecies that came true in it. Is it true?
Well, let not as big as this one, brother.
I'm
Let me-
doing
let
an
me explain.
internal critique, brother. Just because the book
Yeah.
says something, like Harry Potter has a prophecy, it doesn't mean Harry Potter's real.
Nothing like the prophecy of Jesus coming.
I don't
this
even
was
believe that, dude.
This was a well, you haven't searched it out. That's
I
the thing.
have.
Well, have you studied the prophecy
I have.
in Daniel about the 2300
I
days?
have.
Really? So,
Brother.
So you've seen from the command to
Here's
rebuild,
my Bible,
to rebuild
brother.
Israel. Yeah. Well, I think
I'm a PK. My dad is a pastor. I grew up in the church. I've been an atheist for 3 years because I was talking to atheists and they're like, well, why do you believe in Jesus when I was spreading the gospel? And I went, that's a damn good question. Let me go find out. And then I learned there's actually no justification for the belief.
What church were you part of?
Home church.
Oh, home church. Okay.
It's a big one. You would know him. You know who Mike Bickle is, right?
No, I don't actually. No.
Never mind then.
Yeah. No, well, the 2300 day prophecy talks more about the fact that
Which is in the
this
book
was
of Daniel,
giving-
correct?
That's right, in the book of Daniel.
Okay, so it's in
Yeah,
the book of Daniel.
to
What is it prophesying?
2,300 It says, unto 2,300 days, and the sanctuary shall be cleansed.
Mhm.
And the angel reveals to Daniel, this unto 70 weeks are determined unto your people, and upon the
I
holy
don't care.
city.
So when was it fulfilled?
Well, the thing is that it was fulfilled 457 BC. This was because he was saying the
So here,
starting
let me-
point. He said,
One
yeah.
second. Do you know which verse this is?
Daniel 9:25.
Daniel 9:25 prophecy. I'm going to get this up real quick. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this up. Just give me a moment to get it up so I can read about it. And then what we're going to do is I'll have you do your explanation. And then I'm going to give you the actual consensus explanation for scholars and why they believe what they believe. Because I don't agree with all scholar consensus, but it does matter. So 9:25, therefore, and understand from the going out of the word to restore and rebuild Jerusalem until an anointed one of price, there shall be 7 weeks, and 62 weeks it shall be built again with streets and moat, but in a troubled time. 70 weeks, 70 times 7 is 490 years, 483 years, 7 weeks, 62 weeks, 434 years, 49 years is 483. Possible historical decrees: Cyrus the Great, 538, Darius first, 520, Artaxerxes, 458 or 445 BC. So there's 3 different things it could be trying to be. But so, okay, you explain yours and I'll explain what's going through my head right now.
Right. So, which one would it be? Well, in Ezra 7:7, it tells us in the 7th year of Artaxerxes the king, and he came to Jerusalem in the 5th month, which it was the 7th year of the king.
It doesn't say that.
And he made a decree. Oh, Ezra 7, chapter 7.
Oh, Ezra 7.
Yes. And if you look at the verse 11 after Ezra came, what does it say? It says, Artaxerxes, king of kings, unto Ezra the priest, he told him, I make a decree that all of thy people of Israel, right? They go up to Jerusalem with you. So this was the decree. This was in 457 BC. This was the decree on the 7th year of Artaxerxes, which historically is 457 BC.
Yeah, between 445 and 458.
Yep. So if we go by that, and we understand the day year principle, the Bible tells us in Numbers, a day for a year has been appointed unto you, like it says in Ezekiel 4:6.
So here's the problem with this, brother.
Yeah.
There's
Go
4
ahead.
decrees
Yeah.
because that helps the math when it comes to Artaxerxes, or however you pronounce that. So that one helps with the math. But first of all, the scripture specifically says, and I quote, streets and moat walls, which does not fill with Artaxerxes' decree, but it does fulfill with the Cyrus decree, the Darius confirmation, which is 538 and 520. And there, it could work for the Artaxerxes of Ezra and Nehemiah, which are 458 and 445. Which one is it, and how do you know that? Where did Daniel say it's this specific one? Or, let me ask you a question. Is it so open thought it's up for interpretation to help make it seem like it's true? It's almost like it's all lies.
Well, okay, so I don't believe it's lies for the reason that it fits like a puzzle piece.
Well, it's just open to
Because-
interpretation, and you're making it fit into this one specific one when there's multiple different that it could fulfill, but you don't like those ones because they don't match the dates.
Well, because not necessarily. It was because it talks about the command to go forth into the rebuilding of Jerusalem.
Right. No, nope, false.
restore.
No.
Yeah, that's what it says in Daniel 9:25. It says
No,
from
you're
the
missing
going
out so
forth
much
of the
context. This is
commandment
called
to
cherry picking.
restore.
So it
No,
says
that's what it says though. Like it says Daniel 9:20. It says going forth from the command to restore.
No.
Well, what does it say? Tell me.
It says specifically moats. It says moats and where'd it go? Streets and moat walls, of which is not the case for that one. But the numbers work, so you want it to work. This is called cherry picking. It's confirmation bias. That is
Where are
not
you
a
reading?
prophecy.
What verse are you reading?
Right, your verse of 925, and then we also have Ezra 7, the decree from Artaxerxes first to Daniel 925.
Yeah, but I'm not saying where you're reading in 925 where it talks about moats.
927.
927, and he shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week, and in the midst of the week he shall cause the sacrifice and the oblation to cease.
Or 925 is not know therefore, and this is NRSV. Know therefore and understand, going from out of the word and restore and rebuild Jerusalem until an anointed one, a prince, there shall be 7 weeks and 62 weeks it shall be built again with streets and moat, but in a troubled time. So it has to be streets and moat, and it has to be in a troubled time for this to be a prophecy.
Are you reading again?
That's NRSV.
NRSV.
I mean, the version really doesn't matter. Do you want to go back to Hebrew?
King James version. Well, I'm just reading King James version.
That's King James is literally the most edited one. You know this, right? King James himself literally fucked with the book. It is literally the most fake one. Do you want to go to the most reliable one? Let's go back to Hebrew and Greek. You want to do that? Because it's going to make yours look way worse.
Interlinear or which one? Go ahead.
Well, first of all, before we do that,
I'm checking the concordance, so I know that that's what it's saying.
So again, before we do that, you're nitpicking. This isn't a prophecy fulfilled.
I'm just reading the. I'm just
so
reading it.
It's an open idea for numbers. There are 4 other options that it could have been, and you're deciding it's that one because it matches the numbers. But there's also 3 other options, and you're deciding it's that one, even though that one doesn't have moat and wall
because
or moat
Cyrus,
and street.
Because Cyrus,
yeah, where's the moat and streets?
The temple only.
Where's the moats and streets?
Well, in Artaxerxes' command, there it is. You know why? Because with Cyrus, you're only rebuilding the temple. I mean, you're reading something off of Google. You don't even know
what are you
it's
reading
really
from?
saying.
Answers in Genesis?
Nope. No, this is something I've studied out. From Darius, it's just reaffirming Cyrus's decree. But the Artaxerxes, it's restoring civil
So
authority
it is
and
showing
full rebuilding.
Cyrus's decree and Artaxerxes, and it has nothing to do with street and moat.
No, yes, it does. Artaxerxes is a restore to full rebuilding. It's a full
Where does it
rebuilding.
talk
How,
about street and moat?
street and moat? When you're talking about a full
Where's
rebuilding,
the
you're not
street
going to
and
have a
moat?
city. You're not going to have a city without streets.
How do you know
and
that?
walls.
Maybe they used fucking
What do you-
diamonds.
okay, they don't have street and walls. I mean,
Maybe they used
no,
diamonds.
it's
Where's the
incomprehensible.
street
How
and
can you
moat?
have a city without a street and without walls?
And you're also reading the interpretation of the most fallacious Bible of all time.
Well, tell me your interpretation that you looked up. Let's
I
see the
didn't. I'm
most
still
accurate.
arguing you this point. Street and moat.
Oh, well, because you don't want to accept it.
No, I know you don't. So where's the street and moat?
Street and walls. It's in the temple.
Street
It's in
and
the city.
moats.
It's in the city.
Moat.
City.
Cool. You're incapable of conversation. You have yourself a
It's
shit
in
day.
the city.
He was not getting it. The thing that I hate most about getting the prophecy guys up in here is... Oh, by the way, go talk to Justin from Deconstruction Zone or Dalton, the Bible guy. Have fun with that. They have so much confirmation bias. They cannot accept the idea that they could be wrong. There's 4 options for that prophecy. So first of all, it's not even a prophecy if there's multiple options. Now, if it said in this year, date, this will happen exactly, and then in that year, that happened exactly, I'd be like, oh shit, that's something I need to look into. But it didn't do that. He's cherry picking specific things he wants there to be in there. Yeah, you should search it out, Jason. Go study. Also, Artaxerxes did not build streets and a moat. Just looked it up. Go study. My heart can't be hard. It's a muscle. Go study. Stop using confirmation bias. Accept the fact that you could possibly be wrong. And use critical thought. Now, if you want to talk to someone that really actually knows the Bible and can really argue in depth with that, go to Justin from Deconstruction Zone. He'll be on after me at 5 p.m. Central. You also have Dalton, the Bible guy. Is Dalton on right now? Dalton's not on. Godless Engineer might be willing to listen to you. Go check out Godless Engineer too. He's pretty big on the Bible as well. Go check out Godless Engineer. He's live right now. Tell him I sent you. He'll be pissed at me. But yeah, that had nothing to do with streets and moat, so it's not a prophecy. And the fact that you just kept on saying, "Nuh-uh, bro," doesn't make you right. What's Central converted into EST? I don't know. That's a good question. That's a really good question. We're going to get Carlos in here. Carlos left. Let's get Laura. Doesn't seem like Laura is able to join. Swag. How's it going, Swag?
Yo, what's up?
Hey, man, are you over the age of 18?
Yes, I am.
Okay, which religion do you follow?
Christianity.
All right, brother, what you got for me? Why should I believe in it?
Basically because like the universe, you know how like, what is it? Like life can't come from non-life.
That's the law of biogenesis.
Yeah, exactly. Life can't come from like non-life.
Yeah, it's the law of biogenesis. We also have abiogenesis. That's only one law, brother. Life.
Yeah, but abiogenesis
Life can
isn't
come
real.
from non-life, and when it comes to abiogenesis, and we have evidence of that. Inorganic become inorganic, and then also all of the building blocks of life make life, and those come without life.
But if that's true, we'd see like humans popping out of rocks.
That's not how that works, brother.
That's what like it is. Like
No,
life comes from
that's not
nothing.
what evolution is about.
No, but
So
it's not evolution.
the law of
It's like-
biogenesis and evolution. Okay, here the definition is really simple. Let me get the actual definition up.
Yeah, let's see it.
I don't have it memorized. The process by which animals, plants, and other living organisms. Where is it at? The gradual development of something, especially from a simple to a more complex form. No, where's the actual definition? You guys know what I'm talking about. There it is. And other living organisms are transformed into different forms by the accumulation of changes over successive generations. So, change in life forms over generations is evolution. So you
Wait, you believe in evolution?
Yeah, we have evidence for it.
What next? Are you gonna be like a glober?
Really, motherfucker? Wow. God damn it, Chief. What do you want?
Hey, hold on, brother.
We can't hear you.
I know. I'm trying to find. Can you hear me now?
Kind of.
All right. So basically, I was here yesterday.
I
And
know
you
you are.
guys were.
You're incapable of conversation. Do you have any evidence for your God? Yes or no?
Yes.
What is it?
Nah.
You're off the app. We can't hear you.
Oh shit. Damn. Here we go. All right. Why I keep taking?
You keep going off of the app. We can't hear you.
All right. So real quick, let me get to the point because I wrote some things down. So I guess apparently I can't have it in my notes and say it because I prepared myself this time for you. But basically. I can't even do it, bro. You got it, man. I'm at to prepare myself. I'm gonna holler at you another time because
Well,
I can't look at my notes.
brother, the only thing you need to look up
What's up?
is the justifications for why you believe what you believe. So you believe the earth was
Well,
created.
this is what I will say. I know that you state things on evolution basis, and that's what we was talking about yesterday.
Well,
We
brother,
was
we have
getting into that
evidence for
argument.
evolution. You have no
Say again.
evidence. Here's the difference between me and you. I have evidence for evolution. You do not have evidence for God making people.
Bro, I don't disagree with evolution to an extent, and that's what I'm about to
There's
say.
no such
So,
thing as micro versus macro evolution. That's not a thing. Any change
say
in a
that. I
species
didn't-
over generations is evolution. Your kid, you having a kid, is evolution.
Okay, I got you. Okay, I got your stance. But at this point, does evolution explains origin?
No,
It
abiogenesis does.
explains consciousness. It does not. It only
Biology does
explains the
explain, and
mechanism.
neuroscience does explain consciousness.
That's the mechanism part.
Big Chief, listen to this.
Is that not? But I answer this question.
Pay
We can
attention.
look at the definition of.
Big Chief, pay attention.
Go ahead, bro.
Consciousness is an emergent property of the brain. You have observations, you have chemical reactions, and neurons. That is consciousness. Someone's personality can completely change from a lobotomy or getting hit really fucking hard in the brain. The brain gets turned off, you also lose consciousness. You hit the head, you lose consciousness. We know for an absolute fact consciousness is in the brain. If you want to disagree with that, you need to fucking provide some astronomical fucking evidence because I know it for a fact.
No, that's not the argument.
Big
that
Chief,
you
that
want
is
to
the
take
entire
over.
argument. You turn off the brain, your
Not my
conscious.
argument. That's
Big Chief, when you turn off the brain, do you keep or lose consciousness?
the argument was.
Nice pivot. When you turn off the brain, do you keep or lose consciousness?
bro.
All right, go think. You're in timeout. Unexecutable. Let's get you. Dude is arguing the most basic fucking thoughts. What is up, unexecutable?
What's up?
Hey, man, you're over the age of 18? I can't hear you. Yes. You over the
Yeah,
age
I'm
of
over the
18?
age of
Okay,
18.
cool. Which God do you believe in?
Jesus Christ.
All right, brother. Oh my God. Can't wait for tacos. I'm so fucking sorry. I totally missed that from an hour ago. $5 super chat. A lot of low tiers so far. I am so sorry. We were super busy the first hour of the live. I totally fucking missed that. Thank you for the super chat. We love you. What'd you say?
I said, I believe in Jesus Christ.
All right. Why should I?
Well, the reason I believe in him is has a lot to do with like spiritual stuff and also
Pause.
What was that?
Pause. Why should I believe in a spirit?
I think he created the universe
That doesn't explain anything about a spirit. Why should I believe in spirits?
in spirits.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we have stories about them
Yeah, I have stories about Voldemort. So what? Why should I believe in a spirit?
from other people, like
I have
other
stories
people
about
enduring.
dude, people believe in UFOs. They believe that the earth is flat. They believe that they've seen lizard people in Hollywood. I don't give a fuck about their stories. I care about the facts that prove the story's correct. So again, I'm going to ask you for a third time. Why should I believe in spirits?
Because there's obviously people doing it. They're getting stuff out of it. You look at the Epstein files.
That
I just
was
think
the
they're doing
biggest
stuff for a reason.
non-answer I have ever heard in my life. Why should I believe in spirits? Epstein has nothing to do with a fucking spirit.
They worship spirits.
No, they don't. And I don't give a fuck. Let's say I worship Voldemort. Does that make Voldemort real? No, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Prove spirits
Voldemort's a
exist.
non-fictional character,
So
bro.
is
What are you
yours.
talking about?
So is yours.
No, it's literally been
Then prove it.
prove what?
Your God.
It's been being worked. Wait, what? My God?
Yeah,
Or
your
the
God is a
spirits?
non-fictional character. Or a fictional character, I'm sorry. It's a story in a book that cult people that don't know how to think for themselves ended up taking as truth because they don't know how to think critically.
So that's your claim.
Yeah, prove me wrong.
Well, I mean, it's really a historical book as well.
No, it's not. Genesis 1:1 is false.
They're saying nothing there that happens
Genesis
in the
1:1, God created the heavens and the earth. Genesis 1:14, God created the sun, moon, and stars. False. The
So you
sun
think
is
it's
older
more
than the
probable
earth.
that it just happened by
The
accident?
sun is older than the earth. The earth exists because of the sun. Genesis 1 is false. It's not a historical book at all, nor is it a scientific book. If you want to say something is a historical book because it happens to talk about a real place, congratulations. Spider-Man is a historical book because it talks about New York. And give it 1,000 years, New York may or may not exist. So therefore, it's a historical book. Yeah? No. It's a fucking story with a real place in it. Prove your God.
I mean, what are you looking for? when
Prove
you
your
say
God.
proof? See. I mean, you can't really like prove this.
No
statement.
shit. It's all blind faith indoctrination.
I guess if you want to look at it that way.
Prove me wrong.
Miracles.
Miracles, by literal definition, are supernatural things that cannot be tested or falsified. Prove me wrong on your God.
So if it can't be like falsified, then like, what's your explanation for it?
Maybe there's a deeper mechanic in physics we haven't learned yet. Prove God did it. Name a miracle.
What did it then?
Name a
If it wasn't
miracle.
God, what did it then?
Name a miracle.
The bleeding of the Eucharist.
Dude, you can't even test them.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
They ran tests on the blood. They found it's hard.
No, they had their own specific team of people that is not allow any outsiders in to
send it
peer
on
review.
all over the world.
No, they send it to
Yes.
specific teams. I have looked into this. The Catholics are the biggest liars on planet Earth. They're scumbags that rape children. Fuck them and fuck you for accepting them. Prove miracles. Yeah, and the Catholics. There's a fucking reason that we think that preachers and the Catholic Church rape and diddle kids because they fucking do historically. Want to talk about that? Everyone and their mother. If you don't accept that, you're dumb, ignorant, or arrogant. I grew up in the church, dipshit.
What church?
Doesn't fucking matter. Stop pivoting. Prove miracles real.
Miracles real?
Name a miracle.
The bleeding of the Eucharist.
There's so many Eucharistic miracles. Describe one. They're Eucharist miracles, not just one. You've never even
What do you
studied
mean
this.
like a specific one? What do you mean?
They're called Eucharistic miracles.
Yeah. So
Plural.
you want like a specific occasion on which it happened?
Oh my god, you're a waste of breath. Cereal, let's get you in here. All right, JP. Hello, JP. Cool. Good conversation. I agree. Eucharistic miracles. Yeah, biggest joke. Oh, jeez. All right, we have ran out of theists. They're all scared, I guess. If you're a Christian, theistic of any sort, request up. Let's have a conversation about that. Guys, your God is fake as fuck. Your God is fake as fuck, imaginary as fuck, disgusting as fuck, grotesque as fuck. Fuck your God and fuck you for worshipping him. Would you like to prove me wrong? Gotta rage bait him somehow. Request up, children of God, you absolute warriors. There's Adam. Let's get you in here, man. I'll pray for you. Go fuck yourself. What's up, Adam?
Yo, what's up, dude?
Oh, you are really quiet.
It's a audio thing. I can't, like, if you can hear me, then we can speak. Otherwise, I don't know.
Well, it doesn't matter if I can hear you. It matters if chat can hear you. Let's turn you up
Yeah,
all the
can you
way.
guys hear me in the
Okay,
chat?
I turned you up all the way. It seems that it's a lot easier to hear now. I'm gonna guess you're in the car driving.
No. Why would you say that?
All right. All Christians are lying scumbag pieces of shit. Wonderful. Come to the surface. Yeah, he's underwater. Underwater. Not under pressure, underwater. So life is a miracle. No, it's not. My ex locked me in a burning house because I disappointed them, but they love me. That's your God. Pretty much. Also, I'm not Christian. Didn't ask. Didn't even get to that point. You're driving. We just love people that are actively fucking on their phone while they're in the car. That doesn't ever cause accidents, does it? Those people never kill people, do they? Never. Get off of your fucking phone. If we view God in a concept rather than a person, then it's not imaginary. I can view a leprechaun as a concept rather than a person, and therefore it's not imaginary. You just proved leprechaun's real. Look at you and your uncritical thinking. What? Kind of an argument? Did you ask if he was operating the vehicle? Who cares if he is a passenger? I asked if he was driving, and he chuckled and said, for the sake of argument, no. And then right when he was saying no, I heard him turn on the blinker. Learn more intellectual words than fuck. Fuckity fuck 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 fuck. Fuckity 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 fuck 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 fuck. Fuckity fuck fuck fuckity fuck. Fuckity fuckity fuck fuck fuck. Fuck fuck. Fuck 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 fuck. Fuck fuck. This is supposed to be for adults. If words hurt feelings, gotta fuck off. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I saying fuck too fucking much? Does the word fuck offend people? Because fucking I can fucking give a fuck. Oh fuck, now you got me saying it. Yahweh, Odin, Osiris, and Mako Man, Randy Savage in a Royal Rumble match. Who wins? Yahweh, Odin, Osiris. I don't know what Macho Man is. Fuck is the best fucking word ever. Exactly. Learn a few more intellectual vocabulary words. Shut up, goober. Rude words. Why does God do something about it? Why doesn't God do something about it? Oh, I love it. Fuck yeah. Oh, they got real quiet after that. Jesus is Lord. Glory to his holy resurrection. Okay, Catherine. Fuck off. Yo, Carissa sent 20 memberships. W's to Carissa. Holy shit. 20 of you guys just got memberships. Hell yeah. W's. Oh, that's also to the Unicorn Profits. Carissa just sent 20 Unicorn Profit memberships. That's amazing. Everyone W Carissa right there. That's amazing. That's amazing. WWW. Oh, guys, they reported me for harassment and bullying. That's adorable. You're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. I said a word and you felt like you were bullied. Oh my God, you're so secure. You're so secure in who you are. My words hurt your feelings. I didn't even say anything to you. I just said a word. Notification. That's... Oh, I got another harassment and bullying report. God damn. Oh, they're getting butt hurt now. All the ops are probably going to leave soon. Ian is live. Oh, yeah, you guys have fun with that. Hopefully the Philip Bros leave and never come back. It's working, Cody. It is working. What's up, Sonder? Get in here. Sun older than Earth theory. Sun older than Earth, theory or fact? It's a fact. Oh, I'm not loading in. Here, we'll try it again. I'll drop it and then re-request. I would love to have the conversation with you. By the way, dude, that name is Notification. I'm not letting you in here. That is the most troll-like, I'm hiding my name and everything information. I'm on an alt account. I'm going to fuck with you name I've ever seen in my life.
Hey,
there you are, brother. What's up, man? One second. Let me adjust your audio. Say test.
Test.
All right. We're all good, brother. You over the age of 18?
Yeah.
I like that PFP. Is that like a melting gold?
It's like a melting gold, like glowing skull. I got it from Pinterest.
That's pretty cool, bro. All right. You're over the age of 18. Which God do you believe in?
Well, I would say I'm a deist, but I actually, I'm agnostic. I just wanted to kind of, say that I heard you deal with the precept earlier, and I thought it was a really good way to deal with precepts. You didn't grant him P1, which is the if knowledge then God.
Yeah.
And just kind of forcing him to,
think about it.
Substantiate P1, right? They just say if knowledge then God, and they expect you to just accept that. So I thought that was like, that's how you deal with precepts, everyone. Just make them prove P1. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know. I thought that was a really good way to deal with it.
I appreciate you, brother. I think we all need to, because me and you could be wrong about things too, We have to think about why do we believe X, Y, and Z, and how do I know that that is true or not?
Yeah, they just say that, like, in order for, like, there to be any knowledge at all, there has to be God. And it's like, well, can you substantiate that? Can you tell us how that's to be the case? They just kind of think, oh, well, that's just like axiomatically true, or just like obviously true. And it's like, I don't see why I would grant that.
We had a gentleman yesterday. They're just Philbro trolls. They come in here quite often, but they come in here and they're talking about logic and how God grounds it. And they're like, how do you ground logic? And I'm like, well, axioms. Like, what is an axiom? Prove the axiom. And I'm like, prove the axiom? Huh? What do you think an axiom is? And they're like, motivate that. And I'm like, self-evident truth. And they're like, motivate that. I'm like, bitch.
That's what an axiom is. The problem is that a lot of these people, they never took a logic class.
They haven't read a
don't have the
book.
They haven't read a book. They've never read any sort of logic. They don't know it. So when you say axiomatically true, they don't even know what you mean by that.
No,
It's
they
just
don't.
self-evident. So it's like, I don't know. It's just the TikTok philosophy.
It's
Just kind
interesting.
of jargon has gotten worse. It's
Well,
just gotten
can I
worse
ask
and
you,
worse.
Sonder? You're a deist, correct?
Yeah.
Why do you believe that there's something?
I don't know. It's just it just feels intuitive to me. I have no real like good reason to believe it. It's just what I tend to believe. It's what I tend to lean towards. But I mean, I question it all the time. I'm not like I'm not very convicted in that. Is the best thing I could explain. I could say to you. I'd say that part of the reason I believe is because there's something about my personal experience of just having like a subjective experience that feels it feels to me like there's some sort of transcendence there. Like
Okay.
the thing that makes me me isn't my body. There's like
Oh, you're
it
a
seems to me
dualist?
that I'm a dualist. Yeah.
Okay.
So it just seems to me I just
Here,
have like
can I
this
test you?
seeming that yeah. Go ahead.
Why should I accept dualism?
I feel like it matches up to our experience. That's the best way I could explain
But
it.
isn't experience observation?
Sure, yeah.
And isn't observation due to eyeballs and brain connections, neuron connections?
Yeah, I mean, I would say that. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah,
So could I argue that experience is of the brain and not a separate mind?
You could argue that. Yeah, I think there's no problem with positing that the only reason you're having an experience is because of your brain. But I think that's what's interesting about that is that I think that's where the hard problem of consciousness comes in, and it seems like
Let me pause you there.
In those cases,
I don't believe that there is a hard problem of consciousness, because that would be qualia, correct?
Yeah.
So what is it to know that I know, right? Type thing? Well, I observe.
Well, no. I mean, maybe I'm saying something different, but what I'm positing is that it seems like those same kinds of mechanisms could exist without us having any sort of subjective experience at all.
Could they though?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Like, there would be no contradiction there in them existing without us having a subjective experience.
It would contradict the definition of subjective.
Oh, well, sure. But I'm saying the mechanisms could exist, and we could kind of just, humans could exist, we could exist, the mechanisms could be there, we could function, and we could just not be having any subjective experience at all.
Well, yeah, no, that's fair enough to say, but no, it contradicts the definition of subjective. If it is dependent on your observation and all experience due to the brain, therefore it is subjective by definition.
Yeah, I'm saying, I agree with you there.
So we
but,
could not be here
I
without
guess-
subjectiveness.
Oh, wait, how are you making that leap?
So like, okay, let's say, for instance, here's a good thought experiment. How could thought be objective?
Oh, well, thought couldn't be objective. 'cause
Correct.
It's mind dependent.
And that is the definition of experience. You're having thought and experience and observation in the brain of the external world. You cannot have that without a brain. So therefore, all experience is subjective and it cannot be objective.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree with that, right? But I think I'm saying, okay, what I'm trying to say is, maybe I'm just not expressing it correctly, but what I'm saying is, all of those same mechanisms could exist. Like, for example, we could have a brain, we could have eyes that allow our bodies to just like not run into objects. We could just be basically, humans could exist in the exact same way without any subjective experience at all, like with no thought. Like thoughts could just not exist, and humans could just be like basically,
Here's why I would
biological
disagree with
robots,
that.
essentially.
Actually, let me get a glass of water real quick.
Yeah, sure.
And then I have a really good explanation for that.
Sure.
So, here's my thoughts. What is thought? What makes a thought a thought?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I think like a thought would just be like a set of like electrical impulses that create like some sort of linguistic sentence that you put meaning to, I guess. I don't know. I've never had to like define thought.
Right. So this is why I'm getting into this. So, okay, thought, we could argue, is some sort of neuron firing in the brain, perception of information given of the external world to generate options and ideas. So if I'm curious about something, it's because I don't know something, because I've never experienced or observed said thing. So that is through an experience, and the experience is due to my brain seeing things, processing information, and then saying, well, what if it was different? So all thought is subject to the brain.
No, yeah, I agree with that.
So you cannot have a working brain without some sort of a thought, or at least you cannot have consciousness. So like that goes back to consciousness, right? Consciousness. Someone could be a vegetable in a bed and they're unconscious. They have no thoughts going through. That part of their brain isn't working. And they're not experiencing anything. So you cannot be going through the world without thought, because your brain just would not be working, because all experience, all observation, all testing, everything that we have of the world with our brain is what makes thoughts.
Do you think ants think?
1,000%. They're smart as shit, dude.
I've always understood ants to be like a hive mind. Like I feel like I always understood
let's
them
look it up.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm actually asking the question.
Ants think? Ants do think in a complex manner, exhibiting behaviors that suggest they process information and make decisions. They have cognitive abilities, sophisticated information processing, memory, and decision-making capabilities. They have collective intelligence. Their colonies function as a collective intelligence, where individual ants contribute to the overall success of the colony without a single leader. Behavior complexity. They have ants engage in behaviors like path integration and learning, demonstrating cognitive flexibility and the ability to correct mistakes. Neural networks. Despite having a smaller brain compared to humans, ants utilize decentralized neural networks that enable them to perform complex tasks efficiently. So even ants have thoughts. I wonder if they have even emotions, probably even.
How about like stuff like amoebas, or even just like
well, they don't have a brain.
Are like yeah, but okay, do you think that amoebas like
well, if they don't have a brain,
navigate the world? You don't think they navigate the world in a way that
I see what you're saying. Do amoebas how should I ask that? How do amoebas navigate through environment? Let's think that one. Let's see. Navigate by extending and retracting their pseudopods, which are temporary projections of their cell membrane. This process allows them to change direction and move towards. So then let's ask why. Why do amoebas it's such a hard word to spell. Amoeba move if not conscious. Amoebas move without conscious awareness due to their amoeboid movement, which is a primitive form of animal movement. This movement is driven by the extension and retraction of pseudopodia, which are temporary projections of the cell membrane that function as legs. The cytoplasm within the amoeba is a gel-like substance that flows through these... I have no clue what the fuck this is talking about.
Yeah, me neither.
Moves due to unfavorable conditions like toxins or high temperatures. So it's not due to thought, it's due to the cell membrane being attacked by something and it going, oh, that's bad, and moving away. Yeah. So it's 100% purely instinct, but they don't have thought. Why? Because they don't have the brain. They don't have the observational processes.
Yeah, and it seems like, well, I guess the point I was making there is it seems like, why couldn't humans just operate in that way?
I guess we could, but then we wouldn't even be able to know that we did.
Yeah, yeah.
We wouldn't have
That's what
qualia.
I
So
mean.
the hard problem of consciousness is not really hard. It's due to the brain. Consciousness is in the brain. There's no question about it. Without the brain, there is no consciousness or thought.
No, I agree. I agree with without the brain, we couldn't have consciousness. But
Well,
what
that
I'm saying is that I don't know why, like, we couldn't have the brain and not have thought and move and operate and navigate in the world the
we
way
could, but
amoebas
we
do.
wouldn't have thought, which proves their dualism is kind of redonkulous.
Yeah, I don't know.
Without a
I
brain,
think
there's no thought. Therefore, the mind is not a separate thing of the brain.
Yeah, but okay. So I'm assuming you're a physicalist, right? Like a materialist.
Not hard.
Not hard. Okay.
I
So
don't want to
you,
subscribe to it just because I'm ignorant.
sure, sure. You would say there's a possibility of, like, some immaterial,
Well,
truths or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, if I said no to that, I'd be pretty fucking arrogant, right?
Yeah, sure,
So
sure. I agree.
my thoughts with the brain and thoughts in qualia are: you turn off the brain, that stuff goes away. So why would I believe there's anything external causing thought?
Well, I don't know. Okay, when you turn off the brain, all conscious thought goes away. I mean,
Yeah,
are you certain about that, or?
pretty fucking positive that when your brain is off, you're dead.
Yeah, I mean, I'd just say I don't think we'd ever know.
Who doesn't
right?
have a brain that has survived?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if there is, like, if I'm a dualist, right, and I perceive that, okay, because there's like competing theories that would say that, the brain is actually like tuning into consciousness as opposed to it emerging from
Right,
consciousness.
universal consciousness, but there's no evidence justifying that. Like, nothing external of the brain gives thoughts to the brain.
Well, yeah, I mean that I think based off of your thesis there, like, obviously, yeah.
Well, no,
it wouldn't.
there's no evidence for that at all. And all controlled studies, zero evidence. Like,
Yeah, I'd have
vibration
to
theory goes
look
into
into
that. And, like, for instance, people believe that crystals have magical healing powers because, for instance, the quartz crystal helps run radios, watches, MRI machines, etc. Because when the quartz crystal is compressed, it releases an energy, but it's such a small, minute amount during compression that it doesn't even affect us as human beings. So, like, people that think that quartz has healing properties because of the science of the compression of energy, they think that affects us. It doesn't. It's not big enough to affect us at all.
Yeah, it would just be like it seems like it would be difficult to ever confirm whether that it'd be the case or not, because I think when you're saying, okay, well, once we turn off the brain, conscious experience ends.
Yeah, it does.
Obviously that is what we would observe, right? Like,
Right.
we would observe, okay, the body is no longer working.
Yeah, if you don't have a
there's
brain,
no, like,
you're
harmony
dead.
with the body any longer. This person isn't having, like, conscious experiences anymore.
Yeah, if you don't have a
but
brain,
then
you die.
there'd be no way to, like, that kind of experience. Yeah, like, obviously we observe it being ended, but there'd be no way to ever, like, test or falsify whether it is true that
We do
there's, like,
test
some
that.
universal consciousness.
Like,
We'll never know.
there's problems like where some babies are born without a brain and they live for maybe a couple of days. Like, you have no thought, you're not even able to live. Like, your brain is where all thought comes from, all observation, all experience, everything is in the brain. There's nothing external of the brain like a mind.
Yeah, I mean, there's some evidence to suggest that all you would need is a brain stem to have any sort of experience too.
I mean, there's some people, and like when I did research into that, I saw some, like, again with that thing I was talking about, like, there's some babies that are born without a brain or they have a brain stem or part of it. Again, they don't live for very long, nor do they have any evidence of thought processes or even pain reception, because again, all of that is in the brain. Like, pain is just nerve endings shooting to the brain saying, hey, stay away from this, it hurts. That's all it is. It's all brain processing power. That is it. You don't have a brain, you don't have that. You cannot take the information from a nerve ending and process it without a brain to process it. So I think dualism is just nonsensical.
Yeah, I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to have another conversation with you at some point And maybe I
Absolutely.
could bring some other kinds of evidence. And we can kinda
Absolutely,
talk
brother.
about it.
Yeah, absolutely. The way that I do these, or the same way that I have these debates, is if I see someone that says, well, what about this study? I'll go look at the study, but then when there's a claim in the study, I'll say, how do they know that, or why do they know that to be true?
Sure,
So
sure.
just
Yeah,
don't forget the whys and the hows, the epistemology of it.
Gotcha, man. All right. Well, thanks for the convo, man.
I appreciate you, brother. That was pretty awesome. Good faith shit. I love that. Hop up anytime. We stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So.
Okay, cool, man. I'll come up.
All right, dude. Adios. That dude was awesome. W's for him. I like that guy. That was dope as hell. Can I just point out that Carissa spent about $100 for all those? That's awesome, Carissa. Absolute legend. I'm still really impressed by you doing that. That's amazing for you. Very kind. Yeah, I like that caller. That's why I can't agree with dualism. It just doesn't make coherent sense to me. There's no justification for it logically or empirically. Naughty word, I'm reporting you. Huh? Does the Bible say witchcraft and magic and dragons existed? Specifically says don't do as the pagans do. I don't think it literally uses the word witchcraft or Wicca, though. Dragons, it uses, the King James uses dragon. But does it, though? Yes, it does. But that's edited in. I don't believe the word dragon existed. Did it? Does it? I think certain translations do, but not... They use dragon as more of a metaphorical word, though. How do you think the world was created? I don't. Non-dualism? Well, I'm not a dualist. What would that be called? Monist? Monist? I don't know. Muted? What do you mean, AJ? Oh, no, he dropped down. I feel like that would be called monism, isn't it? Triplist. Dualist is silly. I agree with that. I think the gentleman that just was up who is a dualist, I like his way of thinking. The monad materialism. Is that what I'm looking this up. Monism. I was correct. Ha ha! We do have someone over on the YouTube call-ins. We're gonna let you in, girlfriend. Get you unmuted over here. Hello, how's it going?
Hello.
Hello. Hey, can you get any louder?
Hello.
Yeah, it's okay. All right. You're over the age of 18?
Yeah, I'm over 18.
All right. Which God do you believe in, brother?
I am Muslim.
All right. What you got for me? Why should I convert to Islam?
Sorry. So, are you atheist or agnostic?
Atheist. Agnostic on some, Gnostic about others.
So, how can you be atheist when you can't figure out that God exists or not?
Atheist just means a lack of belief in a God or gods. What are you talking about?
But you have to prove, no?
I'm sorry?
But you have to prove, no, that God doesn't exist.
No.
Then you can be called as atheist.
False.
You should be agnostic. What we
False.
say.
Agnostic means you do not know. Gnostic
Agnostic.
means you know. Theist means you believe. Atheist means you lack a belief.
Means are you confirmed that God does not exist?
Your God doesn't, but not all, I wouldn't say.
Are you sure?
Brother, does your God exist outside of space-time?
Yes, I believe that it
Okay.
exists.
Anything outside of space-time cannot have causal relation with space-time. Therefore, your God does not exist. Thank you.
So in our belief, God is the creation of the time and space.
That's a claim. You have to prove it. It's also
So this is
impossible to have cause and effect without time. For time, cause is a point in time. Effect is a point in time. Without time, there is no cause and effect time.
God is the creator of the time. No?
That's a claim. Prove it. And you
Before
can't
universe,
create something if there
before
is no
universe,
time.
before universe, there was no time.
You cannot
God is not,
make... Oh my God.
in our belief, God is not bound.
I hope you go learn, because you're not going to do it here. I believe we came from monkeys? No, I don't. You don't know what evolution is. Muslims' first argument. The Quran doesn't claim he's God. What? Prehistoric. Great, like ape-like. Great apes. Then where we come from, bro? Don't say your mom. I did come from my mom. I wouldn't exist if it wasn't for my mom. You should request up and have a conversation about it. If only Evan was here, he would love to have that conversation. Where the hell's Evan? Abiogenesis is a good model that could be true about that. My answer would be, I don't know. I'm right here, dude. There he is. All right, Evan. We got some people that want explanations about evolution. I'm going to walk away and go to the restroom and let you...
We're talking evolution. All right.
Yeah, go on
Hi,
ahead and
I'm
explain
Evan.
it.
I'm a evolutionary biology student. So
Yeah,
for
read
your
the
questions.
chat. I'm going to run to the restroom.
All right. Okay. We share common ancestors. Actually, fun fact. So I'm going to tell you what a clade is. A clade is a group of animals. Within that group, there are other clades. We are in the clade of Catarrhine simiiformes, also known as Old World monkeys. Within that clade are the great apes, or the apes. Within that clade are the apes. So technically, by clade, we are monkeys. But we share a common ancestor with modern-day monkeys. So, yeah. If anyone wants to talk about evolution, come up. I will teach you. Thank God for evolution. If you don't believe in evolution, how can you evolve? Yeah, if you don't believe in evolution, how can you evolve? Well, I mean, evolution's a fact, whether or not, but thank God for evolution. You have to prove that God made evolution, because here's the thing. I have tons of evidence for abiogenesis. There's like lots of it. Now, it's not proven beyond reasonable doubt. It's not scientific theory yet, but there's many hypotheses that are very credible. I have tons of evidence for them, like RNA world hypothesis. Grodytropics. Let's get you in here. Okay, you cancel your request. Okay. Did I accidentally X you out or what? That's correct, Mitch. That's correct, Mitch. Hello. CC Dirt. Are you over the age of 18?
Oh,
Hello?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to join.
I'll drop you down. Don't worry. All right, all good. Yes, we can prove by DNA that George Washington existed because we have his descendants. Tachi, Are you over the age of 18?
Hey, can you hear me?
Are you over the age of 18?
Yes, I am. How you doing?
All right. What god do you believe in?
Well, as I see it, it's somewhat like consciousness integrating with physical reality, bringing order to chaos.
Are you dualist?
I would say, you know what? I would say Christianity and the moral compass of that is really interesting, somewhat from a standpoint of, let's say, metaphorically. So it's sort of like morality structured through societal structure, and then we apply that to our lives. Yeah.
Wait, were you the one who was saying that God created evolution?
Yeah, there was a quote. I just thought it was kind of charged and funny to say. Thank God for evolution. I think it was a book.
Yeah.
I have not read the book, but it just sort of sparks the debate, and I think that kind of led us
Yeah.
into.
I mean, we can talk about evolution because that's what I'm here for. If you want to
Right,
talk
yeah.
consciousness and that sort of stuff, when Cody comes back, we can talk about that.
Well, for me, like one point I'll make is like, okay, so everything spawns from a point, right? So, for example, can you tell me where the first creature with a set of eyes began? Is that like some sort of like micro?
Well, so I'm
primordial
going to
seed,
get my computer up so I can just be correct. But the first eyes, or things that could be considered eyes, weren't really eyes. They were light-sensitive cells. They were, I think, were mutated from skin cells, or maybe nerve endings. I think they were nerve endings actually. And then they made simple light, and those could detect simple shadows. You know. They
Right.
weren't. They were very basal. Basal means primitive. Oh, not really primitive. Very rudimentary. Primitive is not a word you should really use in it when you're talking about evolution, because that's not how evolution works. But more basal, more ancient. Was like
is there devolving within that whole?
There's
structure?
no such thing as devolving. But I think there might be I think there's an actual specific word for what you think is devolving. Let me find it. There's actually a specific word for things turning into crabs because that happens so much.
Yeah, I've heard that one before. It's like everything just evolves into a crab.
It's called crustification, I think. Anyway, so devolving. I don't
It's
think
like
it's
an
actual.
alien saucer shows up and they're just like highly advanced crabs, and we're just like, oh fuck.
Yeah. No, I don't think there's an actual word. Yeah, it is kind of, but it's more about responsibility. Actually, yeah. So it's not about actual genetics. But anyway, so yeah, Tashi. So yeah, let's actually get the thing for eyes. How did eyes evolve? How? Because they were first like light sensitive cells, as I said, that could detect shadows.
And is that something that appeared in different parts of the Earth in different locations, or was that there must have been perhaps a specific point so that when that occurrence happened, whenever or however it did, that would be like a common ancestral like starting point?
I'm unsure. I couldn't tell you if I knew.
Oh,
no, I
that
would
was
tell you
that
if I-
was my
if I
main
knew.
question because there's phenomena like that where certain ideas it's almost like
Convergent evolution. Actually, I think the eye has evolved multiple times.
okay.
But light sensitive cells were, I mean, extremely advantageous because if you're a predator that is able to see you not by a sight but by smell, and you're able to see it by its shadow above you, and you're able to get out of the way, that's
Right.
very effective. And so the ones that had light sensitive cells would evolve.
And before that, it's like vibrations and frequencies, right? And a lot of spiritual
Mm.
people get into that part of things. But the whole like you heard of cymatics, right? Where there's like geometries embedded into like you can do an experiment where you put a speaker and then a piece of metal, and you pour salt on it, and you put
that's just because of vibration waves. That's just because of sound waves.
Sound waves. So it's interesting how they come into these mathematical structures when you do that, and it's almost like certain geometric shapes pop up. Like for example, I've seen one.
I think that's just because math, because the natural world is, governed by the laws of reality, which are axiomatic, and math is also axiomatic. So I think it's more because they're both axiomatic things that they both, line up together. Or like the dust on the paper lines up with geometry because they're both axiomatic, I think.
And it's interesting for me, like I was noticing some of those geometric shapes that come up through cymatics kind of like resemble, for example, like a worm and such. So I'm thinking like, okay, we're talking about that evolution of the eye being like it's interpreting things with light. Perhaps maybe, and I wonder if you know anything about this. Perhaps maybe there was like an interpretation of an awareness, kind of trying to find the pinpoint of awareness.
Yeah, don't know.
So yeah, there's not.
Anyway, Cody's back.
Okay, no worries.
Touch,
Hey,
you want to
Cody.
talk about dualism?
Yeah, and it's funny because like I'm someone who's somewhat of a philosopher, and I keep open-minded, and I know like a lot of things that have been said before, and I'm now, as I'm getting older and a little wiser, I'm trying to just
Cody, we can't hear you.
Put piece it together. Oh, that's who said this. So like, if there's certain ideas, like you're talking about dualism.
Just right now,
I see why.
Pause.
There we go.
All right, Cody's back.
Hey, Cody, you're back. Hey, what's up?
You're a dualist? What do you believe? Are you religious?
So yeah, I think that I believe in evolution. Like I think we definitely seem to have like everywhere we go wrong in my belief system is like our leftover survival DNA and impulses. And in a way, our awareness has got to kind of control that. So when you look at things like meditation, it's sort of like, I don't need this and I don't need that. I'm good right as I am now. And as you gain that awareness and the societal structure relies on sort of this moral compass. And it's relatively written within people. We kind of know right from wrong.
This is a lot. What's
So
the
yeah,
argument here?
The argument would be, I was telling your other friend, consciousness integrating with physical reality, bringing order to chaos. Consciousness itself being a collective, which would be considered for like kind of like where God is, where God lies. So within you and around you, all things
God
are.
is in my brain.
Perhaps in
What
energetically,
part of my brain?
electromagnetism. So electromagnetism, like the physical structure of it is sort of just like, the laws of nature, the chemical biological structure, but the consciousness
This is
itself.
a lot of yap for not a lot of evidence.
I mean, you can sit there with yourself and kind of see what you are. You're aware of things.
How the fuck is God kinetic energy?
What does Einstein say? E=mc². All things are energy, my friend.
Einstein didn't believe in a god, and just because you want to label energy as God doesn't make it God.
He alluded to it.
Dude, no. If he accepted a god, he would have accepted Spinoza's God. Einstein was more close to a deist, if anything.
He said one of the greatest inventions was a blade of grass that can't be like. Do you know about that quote?
Nice taking it out of context. Again, he doesn't believe it was created. Einstein actually made fun of people for believing in God. He sent so many fucking letters to churches explaining this. Like you can read his letters to churches. He defended his lack of a belief.
Yeah, and that's all good too, right? But everyone's entitled to their.
And let's say Einstein did believe in a God. So fucking what? Where's the evidence?
Right, exactly, right? So like when you finally get to a point where you're in control of your life, you're morally sound, you're on a good path of
Pantheist,
things.
that's a good explanation.
Okay, that's why some of these terminologies, like, forgive me, I kind of grew up on like street smarts, right? But I got a lot of like knowledge. I feel like if I piece it together and start puzzling it, I'll start to bring it to you, and you'll see like, hey man, it's not about the obsession.
This is a
and
lot
the
of
religion
yap
part.
again for the claim that God is energy.
I can say you're yapping too. You're moving your lips too. But the difference is
I'm not running on tangents without points. So energy is God. Prove that.
See, some of this stuff relies on faith and what we see, but I can see that there's sacred geometry
Faith
is embedded
without
in
evidence. I don't give a fuck about your geometry. Prove God is energy. That's your claim.
God is energy. Okay, what about dream state, for example?
Didn't fucking ask about that.
What do you mean, man? What's wrong with
You're
that? How do you know? How do you know that life isn't
God's
God's
that
dream?
God is energy.
Yeah, how do you know that we're not just characters in God's dream, a physical
Why would I believe
reality?
that? Prove that's a truth.
Because if your brain is a neural network and you can step into a whole reality where you see all these people when you sleep at night, think
It's due
about
to the amygdala and
universe itself is a
hallucinations.
neural network. How do you not know that entirety
Sleep
of the
is due
universe?
to the amygdala. So what evidence do you have that we're part of God's dream? That's a random ass claim.
Look how big and infinite the universe is.
Wonderful. The universe is big. How does that prove that we're in God's dream?
Because it seems to be like electromagnetism, vibrations and frequencies. It's a neural network.
Electricity and magnets exist. Prove how that puts us in God's dreams.
Just
Jesus
mechanisms of how.
Christ.
Just mechanisms of how the actual structural part.
What's up?
What's up, bro?
You over the age of 18, brother?
Yeah, bro.
I couldn't. He just kept going.
Yeah, what was the argument about? I literally
He
just
kept
got here.
pivoting to different things. His first claim was that your fucking energy in your brain, the neural pathways, was God. Then he claimed that we are in God's dreams. Like, it was just fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Annoying, not stupid. Well, both.
It was stupid.
Anyway.
Yeah, so anyways.
Yeah, which God do you
no,
believe in? What can I call you, by the way?
You can just call me Zanes.
Zane. Gotcha. I didn't know if it was Christian or Zane or what. Zanes, gotcha. Which God do you believe in?
I believe in the Christian God.
Cool. Why should I?
Well, first I'm not very like I'm not gonna lie, I'm not like the best and like I'm not really like the best in convincing you of like the Christian God based on the Bible. But like I definitely think I can sort of, present a good argument towards a higher power.
Cool, let's hear it.
I honestly do it well. I promise I'm not like copying the other guy, but like for me, it'd be the hard problem of consciousness.
Quelia.
Yeah.
So
Basically,
if
yeah.
you don't have a brain, do you have consciousness?
No, I think the brain is an attribute, a required attribute that consciousness needs.
Or we could use that in layman's term and say that consciousness emerges from the brain. So what is consciousness? Observation of our world.
Right, awareness.
Yeah. It's of the brain.
So
if you don't have a brain, you don't have observation or experience, therefore no consciousness.
Okay, so please tell me how it emerged, or how does it come from the brain?
Yeah,
and
so
where does it come?
My easiest explanation is one that I stole from Ian. Ian made up this.
Is that
analogy.
a philosopher? Who is that?
Yeah, Ian's he also is on TikTok and YouTube. He does more logic and philosophical arguments. But he explained it this way. If you have a spring, a piece of wood, and a clip of metal, you just have those three things. But when you put them together, what emerges from it? A rat trap. So, but you take those things away and you don't have a rat trap. You have pieces. You have spring, metal, wood, period. So the brain, okay, has these different things. Those things on their own is not consciousness. You put them together and then you have past, present, and future experience potential, which is consciousness and observation of that experience. So it's an emergent property, same as a rat trap is an emergent property of wood and metal.
Okay, so it's like, so this emergence analogy. Okay. So, a rat trap doesn't gain any new kind of property. It only gains a new function. Like a rat trap is still fully describable in third person
Is a spring
terms.
a rat trap?
No.
There you go.
But
you put a spring with other
new-
things, and guess what emerges from it? A rat trap.
So nothing new exists beyond
Is a piston
you
a car?
arranging them. Again, nothing new is emerging. It's just arranging it in a certain way.
That's how the
That's
brain
all
is
you're doing.
working.
Yeah, so
Consciousness
nothing's
isn't
new.
magically appearing, but what it is the product of multiple other things working in unison.
So if
Because of
you're
those
telling
things
me if
working,
you-
we have consciousness.
Okay, so if you're telling me you're just arranging something in a certain way and you get something new,
Yep.
that makes zero sense.
Makes 100% sense. How does it not make sense?
Because you're just arranging it in a different way.
Yeah. Rearrange the
You're not
brain
getting
and you don't
anything
have
new.
anything except for a dead body.
What? So wait, what are the components of the brain that produce consciousness?
Well, that all works together.
Synapses, neurons, like
Okay.
the electrical signals.
So let me ask you again, Zanes. You take the brain out of a human body. Do they have consciousness?
You take the brain. No.
There you go.
Okay.
Consciousness
Well
is in the
then, well
brain.
then. Okay, so well, let me ask you: which physical fact, when added, turns no experience into experience?
That's a damn good question. There's many different types of experience. You can visually see things, which is observation. You can touch things. You have senses like that. Senses. There's different types. It all comes together to make what we are. You don't just get to say, well, add this and all of a sudden you're conscious. No.
Yeah,
There's different
and
levels of consciousness as well.
yeah, but okay, so I truly think like arrangement can arrangement can explain new behaviors, but I don't
Yeah.
think it can explain why anything is experienced at all.
Okay, take out the frontal lobe and put it at the back of the brain. Do you still have consciousness? Is the brain going to work the same?
If you take out, yeah, if you people
Rearrange
have,
the brain.
have
Rearrange the brain
yeah,
and make it
people
work the
people
same.
have had consciousness with half a brain before, fully
I didn't
conscious.
say that, did I?
Okay, it can still be there, but no, the brain doesn't work the same.
Right, so the arrangement matters.
So when the brain is damaged, sure, we can say functions and like I don't know, memory, language, attention, personality, they can change.
Right.
Maybe the content of the experience changes, or maybe even the access to the
Your
experience
whole
changes.
personhood can change if your brain gets hit nice
Yeah,
and
but
hard.
it doesn't automatically mean consciousness itself is gone.
No, but if you get hit really fucking hard, you get knocked.
Okay, so if you
What
I
happens
don't
when you
know.
get hit really fucking hard in the head? It's called going un.
Yeah, what
Finish
is
the
that?
sentence.
Okay, unconscious. Yeah.
Right, so
Okay,
it's almost like consciousness
so
is in the brain, huh?
so if you were to
That dude,
okay.
no, stop pivoting and stop moving the goalpost. If you get fucking
What do you
smacked,
mean moving the
if your
goalpost?
head gets fucking smacked around, you go unconscious. It's almost like
Yeah, if you smash a
consciousness is in the
TV,
brain.
if you smash a TV and the image glitches, does that mean that the broadcast comes from the TV? No.
That's such a different fucking thing.
No, it's not, you
Oh my
fucking
God,
moron.
you're
It's
such
literally
an
the same
idiot.
thing. You're such a tard. It's the exact same thing, and that's a perfect analogy to shut that shit down.
Okay,
If you
then
smash
provide.
a
Okay,
TV,
here's the deal, dude.
if you smash a radio, does the
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
of course, yeah, shut the fuck up, bitch ass nigga. What the fuck?
We have
Sorry, I love you.
evidence that the broadcast comes externally.
Perfect. Thank you.
What evidence do you
Fucking
have?
idiot.
He said a slur.
Well, if he's black, it's not a slur.
You still can't say it on TikTok.
I don't know about that.
No, on TikTok you can't say it.
I'll take your
I don't
word.
know what- I mean, you're not supposed to swear, but I think anyone saying the N word in any capacity is.
I mean, I
on
wouldn't allow
TikTok,
like
it's just
a
not allowed.
white person to say it, but
I mean, I have no quarrels with with someone who's black saying it. I have no quarrels with them. No.
I had him in my
But
life. Oh, what's
on
up,
TikTok-
Alan?
What?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Yo. I just wanted to chime in and say I had him on my live last night. Very disingenuous.
Oh,
Very
he's so
disingenuous.
stupid. Oh yeah, he kept on moving the goalpost over and over. I went and joined your stream last night too.
Dude, I was telling my little brother, because I'm with him right now, copy and paste the conversation. Is consciousness local to the brain? What happens when you hit somebody in the head really, really hard? Oh my God, I love it. Fucking, it's insanity. And it's
Literally.
really just common sense.
You would think so.
Yeah.
You would think so. Well, I got another caller I'm gonna get up, but I fucking
Yeah,
love that you're
thank you.
here, and I'll join your stream next time I see you live as well.
Of course, man. Thank you for letting me up.
I love you, Daddy. Numeral. What's the age limit? 18. What's up, Numeral?
Jew.
What about them? Are you a Jew? Did you want to argue for the Jewish God? Oh, he left.
just racist. That sounds systematic.
Yeah, it's not a slur. That's why I was letting him stay.
Oh yeah.
Andy, let's get you in here. What's up, Andy? Ooh, that's a good-looking PFP. Got some professional photography in there. You're not here, are you?
Yeah.
Hello? Okay. Oh, that was a child.
Fetus.
User, let's get you in here. What's up, user?
Yo, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay.
If, I did. I only muted you because I totally thought you were gonna say slur. You can unmute. Are you over the age of 18?
Can you hear me now? Sorry. Yeah, I'm over 18.
Okay.
This is gonna be brief. I'm a theist, so like I don't really have a ton to say. But oftentimes I hear you in debates say anything is possible. Unicorns coming out of my ass is possible. What's your? How do you determine what is and isn't possible? Why are you not agnostic on the concept of what is and isn't possible?
Well, is it possible that unicorns exist?
I don't know.
I can't prove them absolutely wrong, can I?
But can you prove that they are possible?
Probably not. It's an unproven claim. That's kind of the point of saying that. Unproven claims don't require, like, I don't have to believe you just because you say it's true. You have to prove it.
Well, then how come you don't take the agnostic position on the concept of possibility?
What do you mean? Define agnostic, dude. What are you talking about?
Not knowing?
Right. Yeah, I'm agnostic about some things and gnostic about others. What do you mean?
Well, you make the affirmative claim that it is possible that unicorns exist in your ass.
Yeah. So? What kind of stupid-ass argument is this?
Well, I'm not really making an argument. I'm just sort of questioning.
Cool. Okay. Is it possible?
Don't know.
Exactly.
I wouldn't say I'm not convinced that it is.
Right. I'm not convinced that it is or is not. So it's possible. There's no knowledge to say it is or is not true, so it's possible. It's possible to be false and it's possible to be true. There's no justification to believe either or.
Okay, well, no, I get that. I was just sort of asking because I watch a lot of videos.
That sounded like the most bad faith attack in the world.
Well, it wasn't really an attack. Don't interpret it that way.
Okay.
Just a question.
You want to have an argument about your theism?
I'm not a theist. I'm an atheist.
Oh, got you.
I'm a mythicist, actually. So I'm
You're
all
a
the way on that
mythicist.
side. I am. So I'm all the way on that side. That's why I was just questioning because I've never been on the TikTok. I only really watch the YouTube videos.
Okay.
So when I hear those kind of comments, I'm just like, all right, well, I'm curious as to why he
that's
believes
fair.
that. But
I say it just more or less to kind of rage bait a little bit. Kind of like when someone says, "Is it possible that God exists?" Yeah, it's also possible Voldemort exists. Like, can you prove Voldemort does not exist?
No, it's unfalsifiable.
Right.
The God claim is unfalsifiable.
Right.
So that's why I was like, the way that I think about it is that you actually have to provide justification to make the claim that something is possible.
No, I don't.
Right? Like, why not? How can you say that something is possible if you don't have any justification?
I'm not saying it's true.
Well, that's not what I'm asking.
You have to provide justification if you say it's true. It's a negative claim.
Totally agree. But you're saying that it is possible. You're taking the affirmative stance that something is possible. But how do you know that it is possible?
I'm not saying that it is true. You're mixing up truth and possible. No.
Well, I don't believe that I am.
An affirmative claim of truth requires justification. If I assert that it is true, I have to prove it. If I'm just saying it's possible but I don't know, that's not a positive claim that needs a burden of proof. I'm not saying it's true. I don't have to prove anything because I'm not saying it's true. I'm saying it's possibly true and it's possibly false. There's no burden of proof.
Well, you are saying that it is true that it is possible, which I think is like,
what the fuck? Yeah. Prove it's not possible.
Well, I can't say that it's not possible.
Exactly. So it's possible. It's possible that it is true and it's possible that it's false. There's no justification to have either or. This is the dumbest and bad faith argument.
Well, I don't really know. It's not bad faith because
it's so semantical.
No, I'm not being intentionally deceitful. So it's not in bad faith. It's just I'm being honest and realistic in my question. So I don't think it's bad faith.
It's not realistic at all. swapping
Well,
out
I think
truth
for
and
you to
possible.
demonstrate that anything is possible, you have
If
to
I
have
said it
some
was
sort of
plausible, I would have to have a justification. Saying it's possible doesn't require a justification.
Well, I think it requires some sort of parallel or some sort of like demonstrable
No, it doesn't.
secondary.
It's also possible that I win the fucking lottery tomorrow. Can I prove that? Fuck no, I can't. That's
No,
a
but
dumbass thing to
but
say.
no, but you have a parallel. You have a parallel of people winning the lottery. You have a demonstrable example
I mean, you can
of
hold
that
that,
actually
sure.
happening
You
in
can
some
hold
capacity.
that. Yeah, you can hold that.
Right. So that's the reason why I'm
That's fair.
questioning that's why I hold the agnostic position
I'll
of
grant that.
possibility. Because
But well,
you know,
okay,
especially
let's add into that as well. Is it possible Bigfoot is real?
I am agnostic on that. I don't know. I mean,
Right,
is
so
it
it's possible.
How,
But there's
mhm.
no parallel, right?
Well, that's kind of tricky.
See what
Is
I'm
there
saying?
not a parallel? I mean,
You
there
don't-
are parallels.
Possibility does not require a burden of proof. I'm just saying it's possible. I'm not saying it's true, and I'm not saying it's false. I don't need to prove it's true or false. I'm just saying it's
I
possible.
understand your position. Believe me, I'm not confusing your position. I'm not like that's the reason why I claimed I wasn't arguing in bad faith. But I see a lot of people make the similar arguments. I don't know if you're familiar with Aaron Ra. I'm sure you are.
Yeah.
Aaron Ra has a lot of YouTube videos and comments that are from debates about this very topic about sort of the burden of proof of possibility as well. So when he
That's fair.
says that to prove something as possible, you have to have a sort of parallel demonstrable means of even suggesting that something could be possible. That's kind of where I'm basing a little bit of my
Sure, like
argument.
modal. So he's talking modal logic.
Right.
Yeah, when I
that's what
say
I'm talking
possible, I'm not saying modal.
Okay, so I guess I guess that is a little more semantic.
Usually
than
when I
thought.
say possible, it's because they're saying it's possible God does exist. So then I'm like, yeah, but it's also possible Voldemort does exist. It's more of like when you first asked that, my first thought was it's more of a rage bait. I'm not using literal logic when I say that. I'm saying it
Okay.
as a semantical. No shit, it's possible that God exists, but there's no reason for me to believe it. There's no justification. No, I agree with you on that.
Yeah, that clarifies it for me. Because
Yeah, modal logic does belong in something like that. If I'm literally saying it is actually possible, then I would have to provide something. I can agree with that.
And that was the entire basis of my argument.
I'll grant
you
that.
sort of cleared it up for me a little bit. I understand that it's just sort of a debate point to use against people who don't understand what
More or less.
unfalsifiable beliefs
But it's
are.
also like you can use it in modal logic to make an argument. But if you're using modal logic to make an argument to provide the possibility of a higher possibility versus this possibility, that requires something because it's a truth argument. If I'm just saying it is possible for something, I don't necessarily have to provide any justification because I'm not saying it is true. But when you're using modal logic, you're using logic and possibilities for the logic to be true. So they're two different things.
Okay, well, that clarifies it for me. That was good talking to you. I'm gonna actually head out just because I want some theists to probably come up here. I'm kind of taking up a little bit of time.
That was a good point bringing up. That was a fair point. I don't agree entirely. Like if I'm arguing modal, absolutely.
Okay, sorry to fucking. How do I? Can you kick?
I'll let you go. You're good. You're good. Yeah, you have a good one.
That was good. It was pretty nice.
Oh, nice. You were changing beforehand. You were atheist. What? I am atheist. Huh? What? Huh? What's up, Kashka? How you doing? And modal logic, to say that something is possible depends on the modal scope. Something may be logically possible, but not nomologically possible. Yeah, I agree with that as well. I think that's the only problem with philosophy is there's so many fucking definitions of words. Like, it's possible that I can stand up right now and do a backflip. It's possible that the world is going to blow up tomorrow. It's possible that I'm not going to wake up tomorrow, but there's no reasons for me to believe these things. What's up, Katone? Also to throw in there too, though, same as like Ian and Nobody, they're objective moralists. I'm not. So even if Aaron does say something, and given Aaron knows a lot more than me, but I can have different views. I'm not that person. We are not the same human being. Now, if I had an argument with Nobody, Ian, or Aaron, and they made points that, like with this gentleman, if they made points where I'm like, oh shit, good point, I'll change my mind. But I'm not going to appeal to their authority as my reasoning. Koshka going ham with the shares. Theories are just theories at the end of the day. No, they're not. A scientific theory is not the colloquial theory. Scientific theory is not a guess. The colloquial verb to theorize is a guess or an assumption. It's not the same thing. Gravity is a theory as well. Like, germs are a theory. Theory just explains how or why it works, with evidence justifying it. The verb to theorize is a guess or an assumption. Carissa? Did you just send more? Carissa, did you just send 20 more memberships?
Holy shit. Carissa.
Damn!
W. Carissa in the chat.
W. Carissa, 20 more memberships gifted. Unicorn Profits as well. Holy crap. That is a total of 40 gifted memberships from Carissa. W. Carissa. Damn. Wow. Just to put that into perspective, guys, that's like $200+. Carissa is helping y'all out. That's awesome.
That's insane.
Oh, that's so sweet. Just got a comment on one of the last videos. One of the comments says Cody is qualified to be a guest host on The Line with Matt Dillahunty. LOL. That's so sweet. That's cute. Definitely not qualified, but I appreciate you.
Was that from like The Line or just?
I know someone commented on my video.
All right. No, like who said it?
Oh, I don't know. It was a regular non-streamer person. They had a, what's the name? Oh, I lost it because I already liked it. It was a normal, non-verified name. I know that somebody was reaching out to somebody over there. I don't know who. Something's going on. So I may or may not appear on something sometime soon. I don't know. There may or may not be things in the works. I think DeVito is more fantasy dwarf than goblin. Jesus fucking Christ. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. I figured out how to mute if I need to. I'm better than you. I bugged Jimmy Snow about that, but haven't heard back yet. He rarely listens to me. It's fair. Be careful what you sign. I don't ever expect to be on any of those shows. It'd be dope to spend some time with those guys. Be in a room full of people that are way more intelligent than me. I don't expect anything. It'd be fun. Lying is a sin. That's true. That is true. That's true too, Katone. To religious people, sin doesn't actually exist outside of religion. Yep. And it also literally just means to miss the mark. It's an archer term. In the sky. I was going into the structure of reality and giving you evidence. What? No preaching. Guess we're slowing down already, huh? It's only 3:30, guys. Where the heck are all the theists at? I have evidence. Request up. Get you in here. Inferential.
Hello, good
How's
sir.
it going? You over the age of 18?
Yes, sir. So just to be
Alright.
clear, good sir, I have deductive evidence that entails the necessity of God's existence, good sir. May I present it?
What Discord did you crawl from?
I'm not on Discord, good sir.
Which Reddit
Just
did you
to be
crawl
clear,
from?
do you still affirm the view that modus ponens is not logically valid, yes or no?
I've never said that.
You got clipped saying it. I have the clip.
False.
You
I
want me to
said
tag you in it? Just to be clear for the room, this slow boy said that modus ponens is not logically valid when it's a valid inference rule.
False.
He's a slow boy. It is true. Now
Nope.
he's just being dishonest. So we'll move on. That's
No,
a
what I
concession.
said
You
was
faced
his
our ass
argument.
up already. I didn't give your permission to speak, slow boy. So just to be clear, the first premise of my argument is that propositions are truth bearers.
So what I said was his argument was circular. I didn't say modus
I
ponens
didn't
is
give you
circular.
permission to speak. Sorry, I had to stim. Please stop muting me.
I didn't give you permission to
I'm hearing
speak.
good, Firth. Good, sir.
Your belly down, ass up, getting rhetorical back shots. Slow boy. Low tier,
fucking
low
you,
tier.
dude.
You're such a slow boy. You're getting rhetorical back shots right now.
Fucking
You're
your
getting
throat.
rhetorical back shots. You're getting destroyed right now. You low tier,
I'm
slow boy.
fucking your
You're
throat.
slow boy. You slow boy. Go fuck yourself, you pathetic bitch. Bye, Phil Cell. Try a shower. It can get better. Has host met himself? I look in the mirror every day. How do you like them axioms? Epistemistic. Interesting. Oh, it looks like we got a bunch of Philbros in here.
Yeah, just to let you guys know, this guy's a pedophile. He asked a minor for nudes on Discord. There's picture evidence of it on Vegan World. Evidence first is a pedophile.
What the fuck is vegan world? Am I planning on living forever? No. That would suck, dude. Hey, don't time me out. Face the truth instead. Oh, you can always request up. Da-da-da-da-da. Tachi, we'll give you another shot, dude. What's up, Tachi?
Hey, buddy. Sorry. Yeah, I know I ramble, man. And the thing is
You do ramble.
Yeah. No, I'm kind of ADHD and shit like that.
Kinda.
You know what I mean? But hey, I mean, well, I actually want to discover shit. That's the main mission statement, right? So I'm open-minded to be incorrect. I want to hear other people's points
Are
on
you?
things.
Demonstrate
Yeah,
how
yeah.
God is energy.
So okay, let's move on from that point because it was.
You want
kind
to
of this,
pivot away from it because it's a stupid ass
let's
claim?
go- It's not necessarily stupid.
Then
It's not
prove it.
necessarily stupid.
Don't
just
run.
think-
Prove it.
At this time, I don't know if I have the full evidence of that, but I think
There
like,
is no
all
evidence
things-
for that. That's a stupid ass claim. Energy is God? How fucking stupid is that? Which type of energy is God? Kinetic?
Well, if you're okay, so perhaps all things that are good are
Is a
God, right?
photon God? No, that's another fucking claim, dude. Good actions are God, so by me helping a homeless person, I am therefore God. How fucking stupid, dude.
No, you're not God, man. We can't be God.
You
But
just
have-
said good things are God. If I give someone money that needs money, I am therefore God because I did a good deed in accordance to you. By the way, morals are subjective, so that's stupid anyway.
right. Well, check this
You
out.
don't want to learn truth. You just want to fucking gish gallop through all these stupid ass, non-intelligent claims.
Like I'm just saying, yo, God bless.
You're saying
you.
a lot. I want you to prove it. I don't give a fuck about your claim. I want you to prove the claim to be true.
Listen, there's a piece in a
Oh my
willpower that
god. So many fucking claims. Pluto, you're not a planet.
So,
You over the age of 18, brother? Oh, yeah, you got to be on the app for us to be able to hear you.
What happened?
There you are. You over the age of 18?
Yes.
All right. Which God do you believe in? What's up, Ravis?
Jesus Christ.
All right. What you got for me today, then?
Well, I want to answer something you said earlier.
No, I want you to
said-
provide a explanation as to why I should change my mind.
Okay, sure. The hypothesis is that there's a primitive principle that is truth and existence. The evidence that there is such a thing is that all natural.
Hey, are you able to talk like a
persons
human
are-
being?
Am I talking like an alien or something? What am I talking like?
So the hypothesis. Okay, the hypothesis is going to be talk like a fucking person, dude. Is your mom listening? Is that why you're not able to talk?
Yo, it lagged, bro. I didn't hear anything.
We can't hear anything either. The Phil Bros will come out tomorrow. Callers doing ASMR, pretty much. Host being a debater doesn't understand basic Phil language. The Phil Bros will be out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar. Somewhere over the rainbow, there's Phil Bros waiting to gish, gallop, and slur. Somewhere over the rainbow, Phil Bros will laugh when you don't know their words. They will call you slow boy. They will say you're getting back shots, but they have no justification. Somewhere the Phil Bros are crying like the bitches they are. What? What do you want? Hey, buddy. Merritt Matt. Let's get you in here. What's up, Merritt?
What's up?
Did you wake up 2 minutes ago?
Yes.
Which Discord did you come from?
I'm not on Discord.
Don't lie to me. Which premise one?
I don't usually give arguments with. I can if you want, but it's kind of boring.
Fair enough. You over the age of 18?
Yeah, I'm 20.
Which God do you believe in?
I believe in the Christian God.
Cool. Why should I?
Many reasons.
Speak up.
Said many reasons.
Good boy. What reason?
Because there's a primitive supernatural.
Guess we're just flying through Phil Bros today. Soul, what do you have?
I genuinely don't believe that God does exist, and the religious types do piss me off with their quote unquote logic. It kind of bugs me. And I do want to thank you for clearing up the true definition of theory.
Oh, yeah,
Or
dude. They use
theories.
it wrong on like a daily basis.
I've been using the word theory wrong for pretty much my whole life.
I'm with you. I'm with you, brother.
It just bugs me the fact that any religious type you go to try to talk to, whether that be a Christian, or any of the underlying ones of like Catholics or whatnot, even when you go into the Muslim categories, it gets into the pure mind-numbingly fact that what other proof do you have besides your religious books that God exists?
Yep.
I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't really like to sit here and debate with people who have no clear, open consciousness on trying to believe the logistics of what science is, and it bugs me. And
I agree.
I'm not your outstanding kind of person when it comes to anything like that. I like science. I like explaining things to a T. That's how I've usually lived my life. But
Yeah,
I just can't stand
we
it.
agree, brother.
I just wanted to get on here and voice my opinion about that.
Sure thing,
That's
man.
all.
I appreciate you hopping up and saying hi.
I'm gonna continue to watch the live because it's interesting to listen.
Oh, you're gonna hate the next one.
Oh no, why is that?
Phil, bro. I'll let you down and get him up.
All right, appreciate you, brother.
Deuces.
Hey, evidence. Hey,
Yeah, so
Pinky.
justify P1. Don't go belly down, ass up. You don't want those back shots.
Justify P1 of what argument?
Yeah, justify it. Low tier.
Anyways,
Slow boy, you're such a slow boy. Low
evidence,
tier.
you
You're
want
getting
the
back shots right now.
argument
You're getting
versus
back
the
shots right now. You're getting back
proposition
shots right
being
now.
clear that God is real?
You're getting back shots right now. You're getting rhetorical
Oh,
back
would you watch
shots.
the
You
debate
low
with
tier.
me
You
or
low tier.
no?
You low tier. Low
Would you watch
tier.
the debate
Low
with me
tier.
then?
You don't even know what I'm saying.
Would you
Low
watch the
tier. You're
debate?
such a low tier. You're getting back shots right now. Why are you getting back shots right now?
Bro,
Low
I'm here for
tier.
the
Slow boy. You're
substance,
such a slow boy. Such a slow boy. Hey, do me a favor and go
mastered
fuck
my
yourself
rhetoric.
sideways. Fuck you. What was the point of that? Oh, that's he comes on almost a daily basis now. He's just a douchebag. He's a troll. What's up, Elijah? I like that PFP.
Yo.
You over the age of 18, brother?
Yeah, that's me.
All right, which God do you believe in?
Oh, yeah, I'm Christian.
Cool, what you got for me?
Oh, can I give like a argument?
Do you guys just fucking spawn in sewers at the same time every day? Hop onto phones that spawn into your hand, circle jerk each other while you hop into lives? Like, is that what goes on here? You guys just spawn at the same time. Did school just fucking let out?
Yeah, we're all
Did you just get out of school?
Yeah, we're all.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. They literally spawn at the same time every day. Oh shit. What's P1? Slow boy, you're getting rhetorical backshots. Low tier, you're getting backshots. Slow boy. What's P1? Can you justify P1? Motivate P1, slow boy. Great argument. Smartest thing a Philbro said all day, which was fucking nothing. You're smartest when you don't open your mouth. Get Christian in here. Hopefully it's an actual human being. Hi,
Hey,
Christian.
evidence. Go and give an argument versus the proposition that God doesn't exist.
God damn it.
I'm back, buddy. Don't kick me this time. Let's have an actual dialogue.
Do you actually want to, or do you just want to be a douche?
No, I actually want to. evidence.
Okay.
You're my best friend. I love you.
God damn it. Ah! Fine. Give me the fucking argument.
Yes. Okay. It's really easy. It's not that Philbro at all. Premise
Fuck
one.
you.
Hello, come on. Don't say fuck. Right? We have evidence. You know this is highest, right?
P1.
Oh, I know. I could recognize the voice.
Oh, okay, yeah. Premise one. If my intuition.
Can I ask you something? Are you genuinely a believer? Or are you
Yeah.
just a Philbro? Like, are
I'm
you
a
are you
Christian.
just taking philosophy major and
no,
you
I'm a
guys hop into like what the fuck is this?
No, well, you see, there's like a Discord.
I
where we
know
just
that.
we just clown on like people like you.
It's
We just send lives.
ridiculous.
We just hop in there and wreck it, and then we post it, get like a couple hundred views.
I know. And you post it out of context, like the Kiki post of me, and then everyone comes in, you said modus ponens is fallacious? No, I didn't, dumbass. Watch the goddamn clip.
You don't think Kiki baked you?
Huh?
You don't think Kiki destroyed you?
His argument was that I said that modus ponens is circular, which I didn't. That's where they think he baked me.
Evidence. We should share a beer sometime. But anyway,
Are you old enough to drink? You sound like you're like 18.
No, I'm actually not old enough to drink.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. We could share a root beer, maybe.
What's P1, brother?
All right. Premise 1. Evan, you gotta admit we're kind of boys now. But premise 1. My intuitions tell me.
God damn it!
What?
Fucking trivialist, bro.
No.
Your intuition? Seriously?
Hold on. Evidence.
My
Just let me
intuition
go.
My
Hold on,
intuition
hold
tells
on,
me that
hold
God
on.
does not exist.
Yeah, hold on. I'm almost done with my argument. Premise 1. My intuitions tell me that God exists. Premise 1. My intuitions aren't false. Premise 2. My intuitions aren't false. Conclusion. God exists. Which premise rejects evidence? Go ahead.
I hate you.
How do you know all your intuitions aren't
I
false?
hate you with a burning passion. I hate you.
No, that was a good question, Plants, because they're axiomatic.
Your intuitions are axiomatic. Are my intuitions axiomatic? He's it's trivialism, just different.
It's a fancy trivialism. Oh my god. Christian, fuck you. Fuck. Oh my god. Do you guys have like a specific time that school lets out and you like all go into Discord and you're like, hey, evidence is live right now. Let's go get him. Hey, Ian is live right now. Go get him. Like, I'm genuinely curious. Because you guys all magically spawn at the same time every day. It's literally as if you're fucking spawning in a sewer, walking out. Yeah, literally 3:30 Central. It is 3:50 Central right now. They literally spawn at like 3:30, which is when school lets out. You guys literally go to school, you get out, you go into Discord, and you're like, hey, do you think we should go talk to evidence right now? Yeah? We should? Okay, cool. Oh, you do too? You want to go over there? All right, cool. Let's go over there real quick. Yeah, awesome. Let's go do it. Like, seriously. God. Fuck.
I'm playing some Minecraft right now, playing some create mod. I just found a village. I'm going to bring civilization to these.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna possibly do a genocide on some villages. Anyway, guys, if anyone has any questions about evolution, all right, TPK. One second. Okay, never mind. TPK, let's get you in.
Hey, Plant.
Are you over the age of 18?
Yeah, I am.
All right. What God do you believe in?
I'm a Christian.
Cool. I'll get you started off.
Okay. That's
So, all right. What's your best evidence or argument? Why should we believe?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'd probably just say there's good evidence for the resurrection being true.
I would argue heavily against that. We have no contemporary witnesses of Jesus. We don't. Name a contemporary witness.
Yeah, Paul, James, Peter.
Paul was. We don't know if he had even wrote those letters. James.
No, we do know Paul wrote those letters. It's historically proven.
Give me the proof.
Yeah, I mean I can pull it up if you want. Might take me a little bit to find it, but
yeah. James, is that a gospel?
Hold on.
I'm unfamiliar with James.
James isn't one of them. James is like the brother of John.
Okay. Cody, you it's not Phil, bro.
Premise 1.
Can I give the argument for God evidence?
Premise 1.
Premise 1. My intuitions tell me that God exists. Premise 2.
Wait, no, you had it. You said you had evidence.
It's the same
Bro,
dude.
literally,
It was the same dude.
No, it wasn't. Was it?
Yes, it was. That was literally the same guy.
Oh shit! He literally brought up was bringing up the Gospels, and he brought up like Paul and James, and I don't know. Who James
He's
is.
the same dude.
I didn't realize that, dude. I'm fucking retarded. I'm stupid. I'm stupid, right? Oh, he has 10 more accounts. Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck. I didn't even realize that.
Fuck it, bring them in. Let's get this engagement up. And people say I waste my time doing this. Cody, go ahead. And what? Taste lead? Like, dude, at the end of this month, I'm getting a haircut, and I'm so fucking ready for it. My hair's been way too long for way too long. You provide mild amusement, apparently. Friar cut? What's a friar cut? Well, you guys have seen my old videos. Like, you know what my hair looks like when it's young, long, shorter.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, my first videos are from when I just stopped my contract for the army. I believe. Cody with long mullet? Hell no. Watching you and playing my violin. I fucking love that. You should send me some violin playing. The syllogism is always one, stuff exists, therefore God. Yeah. I like the way it is now. No. The fact that it's in my eyes is annoying. Tonight will be the night that I will die for you over again.
Hush, boy.
Tonight will be the night that I will die for
Hush,
you
child.
over again.
Hush, child.
I need whiskey. Get a mohawk. I hate you all. Oh my god, it's so long.
That's what she said.
No, it's not. Buzz cut. Fuck that. Been there, done that. Fuck that. My ears are massive, guys. I cannot rock super short hair. I have big ass ears. You gotta sing that again, but with a more English whiny tone and accent. With a more English. I suck at an English accent.
Yeah, you do. It's fucking awful. My dog's barking.
I vote for the mohawk. Bro is struggling to get it up. That's what she said. Might need to put some WD-40 in those gears. Did you guys know that there's a WD-50?
Yeah, I found that out recently. I was very concerned.
I learned from YouTube. Who let the gods out?
They're not there though. Did you say who let the gods out or who let the dogs out?
Gods. There's a YouTube chat.
Well,
That was the most
not-
witchy
not-
fucking giggle I've ever done. Do we have anything in the... No, we don't. The only thing anchovies should be used for is bait to catch actually tasty fish. You know what I learned yesterday? I was watching some videos and they popped up like boiling crabs and like, you know, showing like the quote unquote muscle spasms from fish and stuff being cooked. So I went and researched it. Nah, the motherfuckers feel the pain. Crabs actually do feel it.
Yeah. That's why I, kill crabs before I boil them. It's kind of. Also, it feels weird to boil an animal alive, no matter what.
It's fucked up. Do people cook fish while they're still alive? Yup. Fucking
Ooh,
cruel.
I hate that. That's,
Yup.
That's awful. Like, it's extremely easy to like painlessly kill a fish. It's extremely easy. And if you're gonna eat a fish, do that.
If you pray to Doug, he'll make you rock hard. Anti-mushroom? I love mushrooms, dude. I love them. Koshka, I genuinely want some fucking... You need to post those videos in Discord. I want to see some violin playing. Mushrooms for the win. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Mushrooms are amazing. I think I need to eat after stream. Holy shit, my blood sugar is low.
Do you have
Nope.
Oh.
I just haven't ate. Gotcha. Koshka gotcha. Ha 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 ha. But sorry. Wait, I might actually have that sound effect. Ah, damn, no, I don't. I need to get it. Koshka, are you in the Discord? Fucking disgustingly rude if you're not. Every time I say Koshka, I think of the Addams Family when they talk about the Lambashka or whatever it is.
Labashka?
Labashka, that's what I think about. Not yet? All right, we need to get... If you guys are not in the Discord, here is the link. Boom. I will say, the second there's a troll, you're getting banned. The Discord is a safe place. What the fuck did you... Dude. Okay, whatever.
What happened?
I don't know. I heard it, like, it sounded like he lapped something up, but he's not chewing or anything. There's nothing on the ground. Don't know. Gotta run. Work doesn't let me live. I still love you, Evan. I think they're talking about the Evan in chat. There's an Evan in chat.
Okay. I was like, whoa, when am I hearing this?
Over again. How do you do that whiny? Over again. Yoga time. Bet. Have a good one. Seems like chat's dead. Anyway. Got 1 hour left. If we have any theists that want to request up and have a conversation, go on ahead and do it. If you're a Phil bro, I'm obviously gonna fuck with you, give you rhetorical back shots, and then kick you. That's what you deserve. Garlic mashed potatoes sounds so good. Oh. Can I have some?
It does. Indeed does.
Oh, fuck.
Hello.
Hello?
So you say if you don't see God, you can't believe.
No.
Are you over the age of 18?
What?
Are you over the age of 18?
No.
Yeah, I apologize, but I think that there's too much of a language barrier.
And also, you're not over the age of 18.
I don't think he understood what I was asking.
Okay.
I think he is over the age of 18.
Sounded a bit. But if you have someone saying that they're not, can't keep them up here.
Oh. Impromptu guitar solo. Yeah, pretty much. Playing the guitar, yeah. I got bored. Waiting for theists can be boring. I think it's completely out of tune, though. A little bit out of tune. Let's go ahead and tune it. Hey, Google, open guitar tuna. There we go. You guys remember Good Father from your Christian days? From your good little Christian days? Theus, come on out!
Hey, shut up.
Are we taking requests? Yeah. Yeah, theists are welcome. I want you to prove me wrong. Convert me to theism.
What the hell was that?
What?
That, like... Yeah, how the fuck you do that?
Just with your tongue.
What the fuck? That's cool as hell.
Oh, request for music. Oh, I thought you meant requesting up as a theist.
That would be a good way to get engagement, though. Like, if you got a little bit better, like with playing with skills.
Can you beatbox, Cody? Yes. You want to give you an argument for God that you've never heard before? Wait for it. The Amazon rainforest. There are so many damn trees in that place. Can your secular P brain explain that? What?
I think they're trolling.
I'm in your Discord trolling your dudes. What? Well, mods, if someone's fucking around and trolling around, get rid of them. That's a fucking disgusting ass thing you posted. That's so gross. That's so gross. I don't like looking at it.
Like, it's nothing.
Horrible movie Troll 2. I've never seen those.
It's nothing evil. Like, you know, I don't know, evil. Like, just actually bad. It's just really bad, weird to them. I don't like looking at it.
Yeah, I've never seen Troll. That is really fucking creepy, though. Guys, I don't know songs like that. I read everything from tabs. Space, let's get... Oh, shit.
What's up?
What you got for us today?
I was over here not too long ago, like a couple days ago. I have one quick question. Why do you purse your...
I'm almost to the point I wish there would be a no filter day where it's only here's why the Bible is wrong. Well, that would require Philbros, first of all, to grow a brain, second of all, to grow up, and third of all, theists to actually have arguments. I didn't call you a Philbro, I was reading chat. Could you answer my question? Your question is fucking stupid. Why do you purse your lips when you're focusing? I don't fucking know. Why don't you ever shut the fuck up or provide an actual argument that has to do with the prompt? I don't fucking know. Dog is hungry? No, he wants to go outside. Someone's angry. Oh my god. Why are you a waste of human breath? Just shut the fuck up. Fuck off. Super chat from Canusher, $10. Never seen you before until today, but I love the vibe and music. Are you more into heavier stuff? What are some of your favorite bands or artists? It's a good question. I don't really have any favorites. I like Sleep Token. I usually listen to classical or reggae. Music, you can take it as spiritual, but there's no spirituality. There's no spirit. Prove spirit. Classical like Beethoven? Yeah. Classical reggae and Sleep Token. Well, damn. Yeah, a little bit of a jump. Get into some errands. See you rockers later. Thanks, Cody. Thanks, mods. You have a good one, John. Atheism loses. Are you stupid? Atheism is a lack of belief in God. How about you prove God exists? Cody likes rock. He's been living under one. Yes. No, thank you. Cool. I'm just gonna shut you up then. If you have no argument, fuck you. If you're incapable of shutting up, I'll shut you up. Provide an argument or fuck off. Trolling is just pathetic. You could check out Mr. Wobble's older reggae improv streams. Never heard of that. Oh yeah, no, we don't need you around here, bud. You can follow me all you want. Fuck you. P1, smoke bong. P2, drink beer. Premise 3, smoke bong. Conclusion, still smarter than all Phildos. Yes. Ian has the most annoying Philbros. Yeah, it's because he's smart.
Yeah, I'm surprised Ian doesn't like get furious. Damn, really, no theists. Like, come on.
Nothing.
Like, even anyone asking about evolution, I'd love to talk to you guys. Like, I am an evolutionary biology student. I want to be a teacher someday. I ain't gonna be able to teach me.
Oh yeah, we could get some people that are curious about evolution.
Like 5 minutes.
I love Mordrona. Mordrona is one of my favorite bands, actually. I've got... Let me look at my Spotify real quick. They're all coming up with their next script. We got Scald, Haleyoung, Mordrona, Danheim, Sowaloo. Jarris Johnson's pretty cool. Livingston is pretty dope. I like him. Volume low on your guest.
The console.
There we go. I turned you up a little bit.
Oh, good.
Guess we're just kind of hanging out at this point. Hi, I'm Paul.
No, you're not.
If you guys get that reference, you're a legend. I've never heard of stale fish. Fibonacci isn't proof of God. Fibonacci is proof of order. Proof God made it. Ren is awesome.
Oh, the British rapper?
Sure, yeah.
I think he's a rapper. There's a British singer called Ren.
Jimmy Neutron outro. No, it wasn't just an outro. It was the remember that monkey on the commercial? Hi, I'm Paul. It was an outro to a lot of things, or intro as well, I believe. The song is called Green, Black, and Gold. No clue what that is. Brother, I'm ready to go make some food. Hop in the shower. Send Evan some nudes.
Oh yeah, let's go. W days.
Hell yeah, brother. So what makes Noras come together to make consciousness? Fucking what? What's up?
What's a Nor?
Bankai? Fucking love Bleach. It would take a couple hours to read off what you listen to on Spotify. That's funny. Neurons. Oh, hey, look, it's the same dude, just a trolley bitch. Let's report him for harassment. Get fucked, cunt.
Damn. I mean, good. Damn.
Well, we'll be ending stream soon anyway, so you guys are all good. It's completely dead. We got 20 people in here. The second I start putting the hammer down on the Philbros, it dies out pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Which goes to show you that there's zero reason or evidence to believe in a God, and the only people that actually have arguments are trolls, and they know that they're full of shit.
And then we get the occasional idiot.
Gets more fun when you have 2,500 watching. Yeah, if we had a consistent stream of callers, it'd be pretty fucking awesome, but I'm still super tiny. Our fan base is still super small. Speaking of, if you haven't followed or subscribed, hit that button. On YouTube, we're at 1,946 subs. TikTok, we're sitting just under 5,000 somewhere.
Good, you're pretty big, actually.
Ah.
I'm gonna touch you. Whoa, who said that? the concentrated like stare from you is hilarious.
No, I can't leave. Yeah, you're trapped, motherfucker. You're stuck.
What has this stream devolved into? Like,
this is what happens when it gets slow. Honestly, I should probably go on ahead and end it. It's a little bit early, but it's completely dead. There's no point in just sitting here talking for the next 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go on ahead and end it. I appreciate you guys being here today. I have some plans tomorrow, so I probably won't be streaming tomorrow, but our days to stream are Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. Central.
All right.
One more sub. Hell yeah. But I love you guys. I will see you guys on Monday, no matter what. All right? I love you. I love you so much. I love you. So deuces, guys. Have a great night, everyone. Yep. Everyone have a great night. Love you all. Thank you for being here today.